Phil in Highland has a guess. Was that the ending credits song for...
No.
Oh.
I have a guess. Now, where is Phil?
Highland.
I have a guess. It has to do with the boys.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Okay, why then? Because that's a very obscure song.
Because on this day, glam rock pioneer Mark Bolan of T-Rex died in
a car accident,
77, age 29.
Car accident, right?
And I pulled that one out because it's the theme from Lip Sync Battle, and it's a catchy tune. And
No, I liked it. It's
good.
peppy. It's a...
I'm really kind of not familiar with it, but
yeah.
Mark Bolan said the lyrics are based on quotes taken from notable celebrities like Muhammad Ali. You know, sting like a bee. That is one of the lyrics in there. And it was met with warm reception.
I have received it warmly.
In his home country. Chris Welsh of Melody Maker noted that the guitars tremble and Mark howls. It's good. Did not do well here.
No.
It was a little too ahead of its time for Americans.
But like I really could hear that as an end credit thing for...
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Easily.
For what, Gina?
I don't know, for
For Alien Earth or Guardians of the Galaxy or
No, I thought you meant like Grey's Anatomy or something. That's what I thought you were referring to.
Or the bear or...
Mark Bolan had a lot of influence on a lot of people. And I first discovered Mark Bolan as T-Rex and their very first record. And I heard it in, I think I heard it first in Denver. I was on a trip to Denver. And it does not sound anything like any of this. It's all really hippy-dippy, fairy tale sort of sounding music. And I really loved it. You almost can't understand a word they're saying. But the very first album.
We could have played the Violent Femmes version of this.
Well, we could have played Love and Rocket's version of Bang a Gong, Bang a Gong.
That's
Power Station.
Yeah.
But Love and Rockets did a version of one of their songs.
Let me see if I can find
Looking
it
at
real
the
quick.
list here. Also, there's... No, it's just T-Rex and Mark
So
Bolan.
Alive is a...
So Alive is a T-Rex song, yeah. It's just one of those guys, one of those bands that, you know, you've probably not heard of, but influenced so many people you have heard of.
Well, he died so young.
Yeah.
What is fascinating to me, though, is how they changed from that first album. Look up from the very first T-Rex album, there are songs on it like, "My people were fair and had sky in their hair."
That's cool.
And just listen to how different they sound.
Is that the name of the song?
Yeah. See what the Unicorn is another one. Beard of Stars. I think those were all on the first album, and it's just very different sounding. It's not fuzzy guitars at all. It's more folky.
I'm not finding that.
Let's see. How about well, the first album was just called T-Rex. So, 1970.
Mark Bolan died in a car accident September 16th, 1977. He was not driving, but both people in the car were drinking alcohol at the time. His funeral was attended by David Bowie, Rod Stewart, Boy George. So I saw that and I'm like, he died in 1977 and Boy George was there? Like, I didn't know that Boy George was part of the scene in 1977.
Maybe he was working on being on the scene.
He was hoping to be part of the scene.
I'm not finding that song by that title.
You're not finding the T-Rex album. You're not finding.
I have the T-Rex album, but it's not.
Well, just any song off of it.
Okay.
Any song off of it. It sounds entirely different.
Oh, and Susie and the Banshees did 20th Century Boy, too.
Mm-hmm.
Go into it a little bit.
It's a minute long.
Well, go do a different one then. There we go.
Yeah, that sounds different.
Very different.
She walks the wind and has a panther with silver bird.
They're more British in this.
Yeah, and it's all about elves and fairies and...
A shape that was golden and crimson.
Dippy dippy.
Extended a claw to my friend.
Yeah.
Doubts for the time of the love is now. And your days of love.
I don't like it as much as
No, I don't either.
the later stuff.
Although at the time I really liked it because it was different than anything I'd ever heard. This album was dedicated to all who are and will be forevermore.
See, drugs.
Yeah.
It's drugs.
It's drugs and fairy
It's
tales. And,
drugs.
yeah. I don't know how he went from this to being T-Rex and Bang-A-Gong and all of that.
Arrow from Bristol, our British. I don't think he's British, but he lives in Britain. Says David Bowie wrote the song "Lady Stardust" dedicated to Mark Bolan.
Oh,
How about that?
yeah, yeah.
Well, anyway, the first one was 20th Century Boy,
Yes.
and it's Mark Bolan. He still went by T-Rex, I guess, mostly.
Well, the band was T-Rex
Yeah.
because
And-
he hosted a TV show as Mark Bolan.
Ah. Well, anyway, that's if you want to find it, that's where you go. Mark Bolan.
Okay, that's it.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
And is that it? Are we over? Are we done?
No.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you later. No?
No,
No?
no.
You mean they
I
want
mean,
us?
we may be done, but we have to.
I'm done.
Well, let's
have to finish the
wait,
show.
stick a fork in me and see if I am done.
Yeah.
Are we done? Are we have to go on here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then we will. We'll take your check-ins if maybe you're done. I don't know.
You go, well, check-ins. Why don't you call and tell us how to do the show?
Why don't you call and tell us how you think we ought to be
Yeah,
doing this?
tell us what we should be doing.
877-602-9696 is the number to call. Check in with the Radio from Hell show. Warm and friendly advice about how we really should do our job.
Oh no, it doesn't need to be warm. I read that. It doesn't need to be warm.
Gary, I'm being sarcastic. I'm not expecting it to be warm and friendly in the slightest. 877-602-9696. That's the number. Check in with the Radio from Hell show. You can also text us if you like. You know what that number is, don't you? Huh? It's 33986.
All right, thank you. Black Velvet Boutique.
Oh, this is such a neat store, and you wouldn't think of it in Clearfield, but that's where it is. 595 South State Street in Clearfield. You can go online, too, and look at it, blackvelvetboutique.com. Good sex is one of life's great pleasures. Creating intimate connections in the bedroom often requires good communication.
You said a mouthful there.
I know, but telling our partners what we want and how we want it isn't always as easy as it sounds. The expert staff at Black Velvet Boutique is available to you as a resource. They're available to answer your questions discreetly, provide suggestions. The all-female staff at Black Velvet Boutique pride themselves on creating a safe, judgment-free atmosphere. Visit them to shop for intimate bedroom toys, lingerie, massage oils, and books. Enjoy the best parts about being an adult at Black Velvet Boutique. Locally owned and operated entirely by women since 2000. Open 7 days a week. Located at 595 South State Street in Clearfield, Black Velvet Boutique.
often said that people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah word of the day, and today's word is...
Shurvut. S-H-U-R-V-U-T. Shurvut. Now here to use this somewhat tricky word in dialogue is the mayor of Mona, Utah, Don Criddle, and his son, Denver Criddle. The mayor has called Denver to his office, a tough shed behind the Criddle home, for a somewhat confrontational meeting with his son. Again, the word is Shurvut.
Daddy, why have you asked me to come to the office, Daddy? You don't ever invite me to the office of mayor unless there's something I've done wrong or the garbage needs to be took out. Did I do something wrong, Daddy? Or is your garbage can full?
Sit down, son. I want to read you something I seen in the news. It's from Nephi City.
Nephi City. Oh, those dirty, low-down you-know-whats. How much more are we going to take from them, Daddy? Are they trying to steal something away from Mona again? Are they trying to steal away another business from us?
Denver, you are letting it get away from you, son. Just calm down.
Calm down, Daddy. Nephi would love to see Mona dry up and blow away. You know the Maverick down there. They was thinking about locating here in Mona. But the Nephi Council promised them the moon, and they went there.
They went to the moon?
No, they went to Nephi.
Oh.
And heck, Daddy, Nephi already had a pilot travel center. It's war, Daddy. This is a Nephi-Mona war.
Denver, I have told you before. We are not to war with Nephi. That war is all in your overactive imagination. The whole Maverick thing is just business, son, not war.
It's war, old man, and that's going to change when I'm mayor.
What's that?
Nothing, Daddy, nothing. Why did you want to see me?
Well, when I seen in the news, it was from Nephi City Police, and they want the public's help finding whosoever was responsible for dumping a load of cow manure in a car up to Nephi. They're calling it Manure-ageddon.
Manure-ageddon? Daddy, I don't know nothing about that.
The police say a reward is being offered for the arrest and conviction of those responsible for the manure attack. Now, look, here's a picture of the car, and a picture of the manure, and a picture of the manure in the car, and a phone number if you have information or want to turn yourself in.
Well, I didn't do nothing, Daddy.
You sure of it?
I'm sure of it. Hey, Daddy, would I get a reward if I turned myself in?
Join us again some other time as we examine how the Utah natives speak with the Utah word of the day.
And that's how that goes.
All right, 6:21. Let's get this over with.
Yeah, okay. I'm ready for that. We'll get it over with. Let's officially begin the program. That's how we get it over with. And then you can check in with us, 877-602-9696 or 33986. Gina.
Brighton Resort presents Not Oktoberfest, featuring music, beer, and chef versus chef showdowns with great food, mechanical bull rides, axe throwing, games for the kids, and more. Weekends through October 12th at Brighton Resort.
The moon is 18.6% of full. It's a waning crescent moon. The moon will set today, 5:49 p.m., today being Wednesday. It's the 17th day of September in the year of our Lord, Jesus Christ, 2025. It's Responsible Dog Ownership Day. Be a responsible dog owner.
I try.
National Responsible Pet Bird Owner Day.
I do not have a pet.
There are some people who adore the birds. World Manta Day, as in manta rays and devil rays, dedicated to raising awareness about the conservation status of mantas and devil rays.
Whole day.
Apple Dumpling Day, so get the gang together. The Apple Dumpling Gang.
Yeah.
It's Monte Cristo Sandwich Day. Ooh. Now I didn't look. I did a little research on the Monte Cristo, but not much. It was popularized here in America. It's like a croque madame or a croque monsieur, the French sandwich, but it's the American version of it, and it really sort of became popular because of the Blue Bayou and Disney, Walt Disney.
Oh, that really is?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't invented there, but they sort of brought it back into popularity. But I didn't have time. I don't know why it's called the Monte Cristo sandwich.
I'll look. Let's see.
And it's Time's Up Day. Time's up, buddy.
Tell me about it.
Life is too short to hold on to grievances, and making amends can lead to a happier life.
And it's a title of a Living Color album. Right, Dr. White?
Time's up. And this is an all-new edition of the morning show that's taking it to the limit.
What?
One more time?
One more?
One more time?
It's an all-new edition of the morning show that's taking it to the limit.
I thought you hated the Eagles.
Yeah, that is a weird reference for you. No?
I can hate the Eagles and cherry pick some of their lines and like some of their lines.
Whatever.
It's taking it to the how are we just one more time taking it to the limit? How many more times are we going to take it to the limit?
This is up
you.
to you.
Okay, taking it to the limit at least one more time.
Okay.
This is the show for people who feel like hell in the morning. It's Radio from Hell, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. Carrie's getting his I'm going to keep this going because his arm's getting tired.
I'm fine.
He's holding his hat.
I can do this all day.
I would rather do this than the show.
All right.
You know?
It's Gary Jackson, ladies and gentlemen, right there, putting on his hat. I'm Bill Allred, taking it to the limit. That's Gina Barberi over there. Hi, Gina.
Hello.
Katie for short, our producer, is on leave, and so Dawson is here running the show and doing a fine job, I might say. And Dawson and Hudson are in there. Mm-hmm. Hudson is in there helping out. Now, are you going to make Hudson catch the ball? That's what you should do. It's because the dog isn't here.
The first documented reference of a Monte Cristo sandwich was an American restaurant industry publication in 1923. From the 30s to the 60s, cookbooks commonly had recipes for Croque Monsieur variants. Though it's commonly claimed that the Monte Cristo sandwich was developed in Southern California. Mentions of the sandwich come in earlier decades, but it doesn't say who developed it.
I couldn't find it.
No origin.
No origin of the name. All right. So we go to check-ins, 877-602-9696. We've got a bunch of people waiting here.
Start with Chris.
Hi, Chris. In Magna, what's up?
Good morning, everyone. How are we doing?
Oh, just wonderful. Thank you, Chris.
Excellent. I had an idea as to yesterday as to why Frank brought Robert Redford to the office instead of the distribution center first.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think every celebrity, when they pass, they get a last wish. Just like the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
I see.
Robert wanted to say goodbye to his X-96 fans, I think.
Oh,
that might be.
Please let me go with you in believing that. That's nice.
We'll ask Frank if
I was just astounded by the number of people who didn't know that GIF was Robert Redford. They thought it was Zach Galifianakis.
You're not used to seeing Robert Redford that scruffy.
Yeah.
He's usually more put together.
It's
than
the
that.
bearded man in the woods who turns toward the camera, smiles, and nods. Mm-hmm. That was Robert Redford, not Zach Galifianakis. That's what blew me away.
Thank you, Chris. I think that's a great observation. Thank you.
Thank you. Allison.
Hi, Allison in Salt Lake. Is this it's our good friend of the program, Allison Sabo?
It sure is. Take it to
no,
the
don't.
limit.
Don't.
One more time.
You started it, Bill.
Don't.
You started
No,
it.
I did not.
You totally started it.
I didn't. I did not.
There's a beverage here.
I don't.
There's a beverage. So, okay, so first of all, I do have some advice about how you guys could do better on the radio. I think you all should take up smoking, because that will deepen the voice, and it's 1976, and we don't know the actual ramifications yet. But
Okay.
anyway, I wanted to let the new listeners know, maybe people that are transplants into Utah or Salt Lake City, about a wonderful little gem on YouTube. It's called Hooked on Aerobics. This was a KBYU original, a half hour or so of just 1985 aerobics class.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I recently found it on YouTube, and every morning I wake up and I start singing, "Get up and move." The power starts to roll with every motion. I think it's worth a Google, and
Okay.
and any new listeners should go check out Hooked on Aerobics if they're into cheesy 80s aerobics.
I'm going to check it out myself.
All
Thank
right.
you, Allison.
Thank you. Braden is here.
Good morning, Braden.
Good morning. I have no idea how to compete with Allison Sabo.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, she's a force of nature, isn't she?
That's an understatement. Listen, I hope all of you have a wonderful day. If I had any suggestions as to how to do your show, I don't think it would be anything negative. I would say that all of you just continue to do what you do, because if it weren't for you and what you do, this radio show would be nothing. So,
well, yeah, that's true.
Thank you.
If we weren't here, there would not be a radio show.
And that appears to be what management wants. So,
well, Braden, thank you for that.
Thanks, Braden.
Braden.
All right.
We'll try and keep doing this, and maybe a little bit more of it.
all right. Thanks, Braden.
See ya.
All right. Let's see. It's called a Monte Cristo because it exacts revenge upon all other sandwiches that have wronged it.
Yay.
Oh, as in
Whoever
the count
said
of.
that.
Yeah. Tim the Tree Guy checking in. Let's see. Holly of West Jordan, Ron the Carpenter, Candace the Reluctant Farmer. Looks like everybody's here, so let's begin, shall we?
An Infiniteam has assembled already. That's everybody out there letting me know what you're seeing on the roads. Right Wing Wade checking in from I-15. Both lanes moving along well. Accident westbound 201, milepost 13, off-ramp Bangor. Thank you, Wade. Also, Midvale's Rousdower says I-250 north to the 201 looking pretty good. I hope you all enjoy your day. I really hope so, too. Midvale's Rousdower.
Carrie, have you poured yourself your Mill Creek coffee yet?
I was just about to.
Yeah. What kind do you have today?
I have Broadway blend.
Broadway. I just go for the darkest roast possible. I go with the French roast Mill Creek coffee is my favorite. So we'll take a break here, then we'll come back. Let's see. I think we have to tell you. No, we don't, do we? We're good. We're good.
No, we're good.
Okay.
We got some messages, a song, and then Big Boy News. And then Frank Christ presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dad Celebrity Game. We'll explain how to play What You'll Win coming up.
So I had a remote this weekend. A remote is a on-location broadcast.
And a personal appearance.
A personal appearance at Kia.
I had one
Wasatch
too.
Front Kia.
On Saturday.
Kia. On Riverdale Road. And while I was there, a friend of the program, Dan the driver, who texts in and calls, showed up. And he said, "Hey, Gina." And he's holding out his phone. And he said, "I want to show you something. It's a picture of us from 14 years ago."
That's an old phone.
When you were here, he said, just down the street on Riverdale Road. And I remember this.
You were dressed as a piece of bacon.
I am dressed as a piece of... Now the bacon costume, another friend of the program let me borrow her bacon costume.
That's
I don't remember why I was wearing
Can't recall the motivation.
costume.
I don't.
But I was at another business on Riverdale Road in 2010, and Dan, young Dan, the driver, came to see me there.
And now old Dan, the
And
driver.
now, 14 years later,
he hasn't changed a bit.
there's if you go to x96.com/live, or I actually tweeted a picture of it too, but I thought it was so cute. And he said, I still listen every day. I've been listening since then.
You know, the same thing happened to me at my remote. Not a guy with me as a piece of bacon, but Luis. You remember Luis?
Yes, our Spanish language teacher.
Yes, he came to my remote and brought me a bottle of rum and said, here's a bottle of rum. It's from a local distiller, and I can't remember the name of the distiller now. It's not one I had heard of. Here's a bottle of rum for you, and I still listen to the show every day and tell Carrie and Gina hello from Luis. He's been listening for like 27 years. He came from L.A., 27 some odd years ago. He said, I listened to K-Rock down there, and I tried to find something like K-Rock, and I found you guys.
I also had our friend of the program, Sketchy Blake, brought his daughter, Dawson, and she had her yearbook with her. And she said, will you sign my yearbook? And I'm like, well, sure. And we have these new, if you go to x96.com/live, you can see we have these new tiny X96 stickers. They're like the size of your thumb. And I'm like, oh, perfect. I'll put one of those in your yearbook. And sure, I'll sign your yearbook. And I signed it for her. But it made me think that next year, it's probably too late this year, but maybe next year at graduation time.
Do people throw away their yearbooks?
Well, no, it's just kind of, we should have done it a week or two ago if we were going to do it. But we should have a yearbook signing, a radio from where we broadcast from somewhere, and everybody can bring their yearbooks and we can sign them.
I think it's a great idea. And also I had a long visit from that Dawn.
Every visit from Dawn is a long visit.
But he was very he stood by the table and promoted the show.
Oh, well, that's nice.
to everybody who
He's
came
an
on.
ambassador.
Yeah, he was being an ambassador.
He was your hype man.
Yeah, for the show. He was. Because a woman came up and said, "Well, what kind of music do you play, and what kind of show do you have in the morning?" And so Dawn took over. I call in all the time, he said.
Oh, well.
And I said, don't tell them that, Dawn. They won't want to listen. They won't want to listen. A lot of people came, and I was a wind and rainstorm, and I was outside.
Oh, yeah. Saturday was horrible.
Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, it was not so bad
I'm
right
surprised
at first,
that anyone came.
By the end of the remote, it was terrible.
Where were you?
Stockton 12, Honda.
You could have gone inside.
Probably. But I decided to tough it out.
Don't they know who you are?
I decided.
Bill Allred's made of sugar. He'll melt out there in the rain.
It was okay until about the last half an hour, 45 minutes.
It was torrential downpour for
But when I left, that's when it really started at 1 o'clock. And on I-15 going home, it was like you couldn't even see. But lots of people came by.
Right. Right now is the best time to do that.
Oh, sign the
I'm
yearbook.
guessing sign yearbooks. All the students just either recently got the yearbook or getting them this week in the Salt Lake District.
I just think we don't have time to put together
When we can set something up.
An event. If we plan ahead next year, we can have it ready to go.
At this time next year, we're going to be fighting for our lives.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
We won't have time for that.
We won't have time for that.
We may not have a venue.
Exactly.
Or a microphone.
Yeah.
So if you want to do that, if we could throw something together here in a month.
Let's see if we can get together a yearbook signing event.
This would be the time to do
it. Let's see if we can find a client who wants to host that. And we'll do a yearbook signing.
Doesn't matter the year, just any yearbook.
Any yearbook,
yeah.
sure.
Bring it out, we'll sign it.
Yeah.
And it'll all be the same.
And it'll be a piece of history.
Have a cool summer. See you next fall.
Yeah. Don't get in too much trouble this summer.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Don't do what I would. What is it? Don't do anything I would.
No, I wouldn't do.
Don't
do anything I wouldn't do.
Yeah.
See you in English class.
Yeah.
You put your phone number in. You'll call me sometime.
Mr. Renault sucks, huh?
Let's go to Lagoon sometime this summer. I'm going to get my high school yearbooks out and just
See what people signed in them.
Yeah. I'm sure they were very pithy comments, philosophical comments of all sorts.
Oh, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. I do remember many people saying, "Don't get too drunk this summer."
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
And it still applies.
It does. Don't get too drunk.
Timely.
We expect you to get drunk. Just don't get
Drunk
too
enough.
Drunk. Yeah.
Okay.
Just don't get too drunk.
You know, not to get too far ahead of ourselves, but we could come up with a Radio from Hell yearbook, like with events that we've done over the year and with pictures. And is that
Well,
asking
like
too
I
much?
said, in a year from now, we're going to be
Oh.
fighting for our lives.
So maybe not.
Steph says she'll bring her yearbook from 91.
Perfect.
Terrific.
We'll sign it.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure there's some empty space in there somewhere.
There's no space in mine.
No, you're very popular. Very
oh,
popular.
Man, it was a weird feeling. I remember sitting there wondering, are people going to come and sign my yearbook?
Oh,
Well, they did, but it's you just kind of wondered if they would.
Well, you have to go up to them, and then you trade. You're like, I'll sign yours, and you sign mine.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
I remember Scott Hallowell traced the outline of a popsicle stick and then said, "This is the outline of a popsicle stick. Have a good summer."
The hell?
There was a lot of drugs floating around my school.
Don't do too many drugs
that
over the
time.
summer.
Yeah.
May your life be like toilet paper, long and useful.
These are now we're getting yearbook sayings.
Mm-hmm. Why will you be fighting for your life in a year? Well, it'd be one of two things or two things at once.
Mm-hmm. Well, just think about
Enjoy
it.
every day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember I never liked Alan Logue.
Did he write in your
And
yearbook?
he wrote in my yearbook some terrible things.
Oh.
And then he can't understand why I
He wrote terrible
He
things.
made-
in your yearbook?
and then he can't understand why I hold that against him.
To this day.
To this day. Mm-hmm. Why would you write these things in my yearbook?
Now I want to know what they say. Okay. Not nice.
No.
I don't like him.
Never liked him.
You
But
smell funny.
Somehow he got my yearbook. I did not give it to him.
Oh.
It just happened.
Jerk.
And then I hear down the road, why is Carrie holding that against me? Because you're a dick. That's why.
My guess is his life isn't going well.
I
right
hope
now.
it's not.
I don't.
Hey, Alan, I hope you have children.
I don't hold anything against anybody that I went to high school with, but that's mainly because I don't remember them.
Years ago today, the Waterboys released their third studio album, This Is the Sea, featuring that song, The Whole of the Moon.
I love that song.
All right, big boy news and innuendo now. Then Frank Christ presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, right after the news.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Dead Celebrity Game. We're going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities are just fine. One of them is dead. If you pick the dead one correctly, you're going to win what?
You are going to win tickets to, it's actually a $50 Brighton gift card. It's the Not Oktoberfest $50 gift card to that.
$50 gift card to Not Oktoberfest at Brighton. 877-602-9696. All you got to do is call and play Frank Christ Presents right after this. Big boy news and innuendo brought to you by
Fan X 2025 is September 25th through the 27th at the Salt Palace. Over 100 guests from your favorite fandoms like Doctor Who, Vampire Diaries, Lord of the Rings, and more, plus special guest authors, artists, comic creators, and fan favorites from every genre. More details and special promo codes at x96.com.
Well, Robert Redford, people still continuing to talk about the passing of Robert Redford at the age of 89. Meryl Streep called him a lion. Marlee Matlin said he was a genius. And to Ron Howard, he was a tremendously influential cultural figure. Testimonies celebrated not only Redford's commitment as a filmmaker and an activist, but also his loyalty as a friend and a mentor. Barbra Streisand said in a statement on Instagram that when she and Redford starred together in The Way We Were back in 1973, which won 2 Oscars, every day on set was exciting, intense, and pure joy. In many ways, we were opposites, she said, but a friendship grew up between us, and Bob was very charismatic, intelligent, intense, always interesting, and one of the finest actors ever. He was one of a kind, and I am so grateful to have had the opportunity to work with him. The last time she saw him, Streisand said that she and Redford chatted about art over lunch.
Now that picture that we have there is Jane Fonda.
That's Jane Fonda, who said she was in several movies with Redford: The Chase, Barefoot in the Park, Our Souls at Night. Said
Electric Horseman. Why do you always ignore Electric Horseman?
Because it's terrible. Said that Redford's death had hit her hard. I can't stop crying, she said. He meant a lot to me and was a beautiful person in every way. He stood for an America we have to keep fighting for. Morgan Freeman recalled that when working with Redford in Brubaker, a crime drama from the 80s, the two actors instantly became friends. Well, there were certain people, that you're going to click with, said Freeman, and Bob was one of them.
Just like that.
We were working with him again. I worked with him on An Unfinished Life. It was a dream come true.
I posted yesterday a little clip from, it was CBS Sunday Morning.
Why didn't you post a clip from the Electric Horseman?
Well, the reason I posted this one was Charles Kuralt came to Sundance.
On the road with Charles Kuralt.
And it's beautiful video of them walking around the Sundance Resort and him showing him and talking about why he loves Utah and why he...
Nice.
It's in my my stories on Instagram.
The 22-year-old Utahn accused of fatally shooting conservative commentator Charlie Kirk last week now faces aggravated murder charges along with 6 other criminal counts. And prosecutors indicate that if he is convicted, they will ask for the death penalty. Prosecutors specifically charged Tyler James Robinson on Tuesday with aggravated murder, a first-degree felony, discharge of a firearm, a first-degree, and many other counts. Prosecutors did not include the intent to seek the death penalty in their initial filings Tuesday afternoon, but Utah County Attorney Jeff Gray said that he would file those papers later in the day. And he went on and on and on about the evidence that the prosecution has against Mr. Robinson. And it seems to me that he went on a lot more than maybe a prosecutor should, because it's now makes it difficult. It can be argued that Tyler James Robinson cannot get a fair trial in Utah County because he said all of that.
If you're a criminal defense lawyer representing this guy, just write it all down, because this is all stuff that's going to make it very difficult.
Now there are only a few apparently criminal defense attorneys in Utah that are certified, I think is what you want to say, to handle a case of this magnitude. And apparently, and I just heard this hearsay, some of them who have been contacted say, no, I don't want to have anything to do with this, mainly because of they're worried about reprisals.
I wonder why.
The danger that it might put them in and their families in. Robinson says, the prosecutor says, I don't take the decision to ask for the death penalty lightly. It is a decision I made independently as a county attorney based solely on available evidence and circumstances and nature of the crime. I didn't talk to Trump. I didn't talk to Prakash. Nobody told me to do this, honest. This came from my office, he said. Do I want to talk about George Zinn? I don't think I do.
One, it's political. Two, but he is a local guy who
George Zinn
of interest.
George Zinn, he's of just zero interest to me because I've had many dealings with him, and I never. Oh God. Anyway, so in about an hour after the shooting, this old guy George Zinn, he was arrested for obstruction of justice. He kept saying, "I did the shooting. Now shoot me. I did it." No, he didn't do the shooting. And then he said, well, I tried to distract you so the shooter could get away. So in the process of arresting him, the cops, they finally get him in a patrol car, and they start to say, they said, can we look at your phone? And he said, sure. You're going to find child pornography on there.
Oh, he told them?
Oh, yeah. George is crazy.
Yeah.
And he's a pest, and he's a.
Well, then I'm glad he's in jail.
And they did find, yes, he's spent time in jail before.
Mm-hmm. Well, he should stay there.
We'll see if he gets out this time. So George Zinn, he would have been just charged with obstruction of justice. He probably would have gotten a slap on the wrist, but now I'm afraid George has gotten himself into, and he needs to go to jail. Anyway. The 16-year-old boy who shot two of his fellow students at Evergreen High School in Colorado on September 10th appeared to hint at his plans on social media just hours before the shooting took place, according to research from the Anti-Defamation League, the Anti-Hate and Anti-Extremist Organization's Center for Extremism. Said the teen was also active on a violent gore forum website.
Didn't know that was a thing.
I don't know what I hesitate to even speculate on what that might be, but that has led to at least two other school shooting suspects. Authorities in Colorado said last week that investigators believe that the teen had been radicalized by some extremist right-wing networks. During the school's lunch hour, the teen fired a revolver that he had loaded multiple times around the school campus before he turned the gun on himself.
I thought it was just the left.
Israel, you didn't really think that, did you, Kerry?
No,
you're making a comment.
I read it this morning, so it must be true.
Yeah. Israel is, God, I don't. And let me.
You have something else? How about something else?
The judges rejected again the Menendez brothers' bid for parole. They're never going to get out of prison.
No, and
never.
they shouldn't.
They're never going to get out of prison. There was some new evidence, lawyers argued that would have changed the outcome of the second trial that the brothers went through. They were convicted of murdering their parents inside their Beverly Hills home back in 1989, but they're not going to get out. It's just not going to happen.
Nope.
Kash Patel, he had a wonderful day at the Senate yesterday, and he'll be there again today. He got into shouting matches, or has started shouting matches with several senators, particularly Cory Booker. Mm-hmm. He got into it really deep with Cory Booker, yelling at Cory Booker, and Cory Booker said, "You know, you don't scare me. You don't scare me, and I don't think I think you're going to be out of here." Also, Kash Patel said, even if you don't like those lawmakers you're sitting in front of, you should offer them some respect. But Kash Patel said to Adam Schiff, "You're the biggest fraud to ever sit in the United States Senate. You're a disgrace to this institution, and you're a coward," Patel said.
Coward?
Yeah. So multiple senators were, and they just shouting back and forth, mm-hmm. and it just. But Kash Patel is playing for. He doesn't care what anybody else thinks except for one person.
Exactly.
And that's Donald Trump. Anti-war Russians are being sent back to Russia as part of Donald Trump's immigration crackdown, despite facing imprisonment and other dangers. So there's this guy, here's an example of it, Artyom Vochenko, who had been conscripted into the Russian army, escaped in opposition to the war in Ukraine, and ultimately made it to the United States, a country he hoped would offer him asylum and a new life. But last month he found himself being sent back to Moscow. The United States was deporting him alongside dozens of other Russians after rejecting his plea. Egyptian authorities, he was on a layover in Cairo, boarded the plane, and the final people into the deportation flight, Mr. Vochenko, loitered in the restroom, possibly hoping he could resist or get away again or be forgotten, but no such luck. Egyptian guards pulled him out of the bathroom, roughed him up, shoved him onto the plane, and now he's back in Russia, where he will probably face long imprisonment in a Russian. He's going to be sent to Siberia. And finally, this story: Misty Combs revived a drunk raccoon that was found in a dumpster by using CPR.
Good.
Yes, you heard that right. A nurse in Kentucky's Letcher County, Letcher. Yep. A nurse in Kentucky's Letcher County scooped a dead, drunk raccoon out of a dumpster. She was desperate to save his life. It had been a normal day on the job for Misty Combs, arriving at the Letcher County Health Department location in Weisburg, next door to the Kentucky Miss Moonshine Distillery. Apparently, the raccoon had gotten into the squeezin', the corn squeezins, and was drunk, and was in the dumpster, stinking of alcohol.
Otis?
There were some fermented peaches in the dumpster, and the raccoon was going for those, but he couldn't get out, and he was too drunk to do anything. He was as drunk as a skunk, but he wasn't a skunk. He was a raccoon. But she patted him on the back, flipped him over, began administering chest compressions. Fortunately, raccoon rib cages are quite malleable, and their hearts are small, so Combs needed only one hand. The incredibly plastered raccoon was carted off with animal control to sober up at a local veterinarian. They put him in the drunk tank at the vet's office.
Everybody's always kissing your ass.
Yeah. But as a matter of fact, Gina, she and her colleagues, Misty Combs and her colleagues, have named the raccoon Otis Campbell.
I thought.
For the infamous Andy Griffith Show character. So there you go.
Some good news.
Sports and weather.
We're running out of time. I will just mention this quickly. Real Salt Lake. Home tonight to LAFC. That is at 7:30 tonight. We'll do more sports later. Weather, just a gorgeous sunny fall day. 77 for a high today. Overnight low 54. We warm back up into the 80s starting tomorrow, but today's absolutely perfect. Go to the park, walk your dog, all that kind of stuff. Traffic, not perfect. Crash eastbound I-80 near the quarry, blocking the right lane and shoulder. One car is facing sideways into the barrier, and traffic is backed toward the mouth of Parley's Canyon, where there is a secondary crash on eastbound I-80. The left lane and shoulder blocked, adding to the delays from the first crash at the quarry, blocking the right lane and shoulder. And we've heard from friends of the program that are dealing with that also. Other friend of the program says small convertible stalled 201 eastbound right around 32nd West. Thank you for sending those in at 33986. Business owners, do you owe $15,000 or more on employment taxes and don't know what to do? McClure and Stewart, your local trusted tax attorneys. Go to McClureandStewart.com today. Boutique, the go-to destination for oddities, curiosities, antiques, collectibles, provided by a community of local artists for over 13 years, located at 3453 South State Street. Spooks Boutique is where Halloween is not a holiday, it's a lifestyle.
Good morning, Frank.
Hello, everyone.
Frank Christ is here. Frank Christ, the Reaper, the Grim Reaper of celebrity souls.
Did you gently deliver Robert Redford?
Well, yes,
yesterday?
I did eventually.
Did you have a chat?
A little. As much as I was allowed to.
Oh, are you in trouble? You're in trouble a little bit.
I'm getting so much hate mail from Utah.
They wrote you up.
I'm getting hate mail from Utah and Hollywood.
Now listen, Utahns who know of Frank Christ, Frank does not kill these celebrities.
No.
He loves them. He worshiped Robert Redford.
Exactly.
If you had had your druthers, Mr. Redford would have lived forever.
Lived forever, he'd be president.
Yeah. But no, Frank does not kill these celebrities, but it is his job, his curse, it's more than a job, it's an
adventure?
It's a sentence.
It's a sentence.
It's a sentence. He has to do this.
My damnation.
Yes. He has to go collect the souls of these celebrities that he loves, some way more than others, like Robert Redford.
Oh, yeah.
And he takes them off to the distribution center. Frank joins us every day to play the game we call Frank Christ Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
He's given me a list of actors, 4 actors, and he's happy to report that 3 of the actors on this.
They're just fine.
Great. But one of them Frank had to take. It always hurts, doesn't it, Frank?
Every time.
Do we have a contestant?
It looks like Doug is here.
Doug, are you there?
Yeah, good morning, guys.
Hi, Doug. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm just fine, Doug. So, Doug, because Frank is in a fragile way today, but he's given me a list of actors. Because today is Time's Up Day, Frank, he's given me a list of actors in movies that remind us of life's fleeting nature.
Let me tell you what you might win, Doug. Brighton Resort presents Not Oktoberfest, featuring music, beer, chef versus chef showdowns with great food, mechanical bull rides, axe throwing, games for the kids, and more, going on now through October 12th at Brighton Resort.
All right, Doug, if you select the dead celebrity from this list, you will win that prize. You ready to go?
Yep, I'm ready to go.
All right, let's do it. Number 1, the actor Michael Stolberg. He starred in A Serious Man, directed by Joel and Ethan Coen. His supporting roles include Men in Black 3, Blue Jasmine, Pawn Sacrifice, and The Shape of Water. He was in The Arrival, which is a sci-fi movie about how we experience the rush of life in joy and sorrow. Number 1, Michael Stolberg. Number 2 is Julie Delpy. She worked in more than 30 films, including Europa Europa, Voyager, 3 Colors White, An American Werewolf in Paris, and 2 Days in Paris. She was in the movie Before Sunrise. Two strangers meet on a train. They have only one fleeting night together to make the most of it. Number 2, Julie Delpy. Number 3 is Tom Hulse. He was Pinto Kroger in Animal House, Larry in Parenthood, and Quasimodo, the voice of Quasimodo, in the animated Hunchback of Notre Dame. Hulse's awards include an Emmy for The Heidi Chronicles, a Tony as lead producer in Spring's Awakening, and an Oscar nomination for playing Mozart in the movie Amadeus. He also won four Golden Globes. He was in Stranger Than Fiction. A man learns that he's about to die, so he starts to live the life he always wanted. Number 3, Tom Hulse. And finally, Terrence Stamp. His performance as Billy Budd earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. He starred in The Collector, Modesty Blaze. He was also in Far From the Madding Crowd, and he was the arch-villain General Zod in Superman 2. Other films include Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. He was in Yes Man, about a man who alters his life when he stops being negative and saying no and starts saying yes to everything. That's number 4, Terrence Stamp. All right, one of those actors is dead, Doug. Which one?
I'm going to guess number 2, Julie. How about that?
Julie Delpy? No.
She's the youngest.
Fine.
She's the youngest.
She is. She's 55. She's fine. Let me give you another shot at this, Doug, okay? We believe in second chance. Unlike Frank, we believe in second chances. I'm sorry. Here we go. Listen carefully now, Doug. Is it Michael Stolberg? Is it Tom Hulse? Or is it Terrence Stamp?
I think it might be Terrence Stamp.
It is.
He just died like a week or two
He
ago.
died last month at the age of 87. He died in August. So there you go.
Too soon.
Very much. So there you go, Doug. You win on the second try. Congratulations. Say thank you, and we'll put you on hold.
Thank you, and we'll...
Oh, there he goes.
Well, I have to go check on Elvira.
Oh, Cassandra?
Cassandra Peterson?
Cassandra Peterson, 74. Everyone says, that must be your kind of girl.
No?
No, she's trying too hard.
Oh, okay. You like a more natural girl?
Give me a challenge. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Frank.
Well, that crash eastbound I-80 at the mouth of Parley's is now moved over to the right shoulder. All traffic stopped for a few minutes, causing extra delays back to 23rd East. And then further up the canyon is that first crash at the quarry, blocking the right lane and shoulder. So lots of issues with Parley's and around Parley's this morning. And lots of friends of the program texting in about it at 33986.
All right, we will take a break. We'll be back after these with your list of things that must go. Stand by for that. Boner of the day on the way as well. BigOTires.com.
They are the team you trust, you know. Big O Tires, I go there whenever I have any issue with my tires. You can also go to Big O Tires for oil changes and alignments, flat repair, batteries.
Yeah, I had a flat repair at the one on Highland Drive just recently.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have an appointment. You can make an appointment at BigOTires.com, but I didn't have one. I was still in and out of there in 20 minutes.
Right now, Big O is having a sale. You can save up to $120 on select sets of Michelin tires. That's until September 28th. And if you're going to go out hunting, you want to get ready for the hunt, Big O can help you there, too, because they offer all kinds of off-road accessories, shocks, struts, lift and level kits, all of that kind of thing, and truck tires and trailer tires as well. Get to know the Big O Tire store near you. I go to the one on 2nd East and South Temple. They're terrific people there, and Big O Tire stores are great wherever you go. Go to bigotires.com. They are the team you trust.
Listen.
Six.
Like Phil in Cottonwood did.
Uh-huh.
Texted us.
Cottonwood.
texted us a thing that must go. I said, Phil, I told you before you got to email those radiofromhell@x96.com.
Seems like you tell somebody that every week.
Well, I wish they'd listen.
Me too.
Phil does not exist.
I don't know what you're talking about. He texted this morning. It's right there.
All right. Things that must go, brought to you by.
Now through September 28th, save up to $120 on select sets of Michelin tires at Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Things that must go on the radio. From Hell Show.
Now, these are things that are bugging you, friends of the program, things that you just can't stand anymore. You would like these things to go from your life. And so you say, I know what I'll do. I'll put it in an email, put must go on the subject line, and then I'll send it to those radio people at Radio from Hell. And so do that. Put must go on the subject line, put your gripe in the body of the email and send it to us. And if we read yours on the air, maybe it'll make you feel better, and maybe these things will disappear from your life. Let's see, I'll go first. I've got a couple of my own. First of all, we have a coffee machine here at work, which makes 1 cup of coffee freshly at a time.
Okay.
So we don't have like a pot,
Yeah.
where people walk up and pour themselves a cup of coffee. You have to put a cup under a spout, and you press a button, and it takes maybe 90 seconds to make you a cup of coffee. And then you take your cup and you go away. Except some people, because they're so busy that they want, I'm going to use that 90 seconds to go do other things. And then they just leave their cup there. And then you go there and there's a cup of coffee sitting there. So I want to get a cup of coffee. What am I supposed to do with this? And you look around. Anybody? Just wait the 90 seconds. Do not leave your coffee unattended on the machine. And then the next thing that must go is the in memoriam segments of award shows.
They
never get it right.
Yeah.
They can never get it right. They always leave things out. They leave people out. In the Emmy ones, they left Tony Todd out, who died this year. Polly Holiday, who just died a week ago. Graham Greene. They left so many. So just stop doing the in memoriam. Just don't do it anymore. Let's see. This one is, thank you for helping me remove this burdensome burden from my life. I have had diabetes for many years now. My insurance wants prior authorization for a medicine that I've been using for 3 years, and it's working for me so well that my sugars are very much in control, which puts me at risk of not getting coverage for the medication. On top of that, my doctor's office is not being very helpful in fighting for me to get the medication authorized. It is so expensive, and I'm so tired of the back and forth between the insurance and the doctor's office. Please make this nightmare go away. Oh, God, I wish I could. Thank you for your time and support from a frustrated diabetic. This one says, I've been meaning to send this since July, but I've just gotten around to it. This is D, a.k.a. Derby D. This summer, I wrote about my daughter losing my keys in Lake Tahoe. Contrary now, my daughter must not go, no, but FedEx, or at least the advertisement of if you absolutely have to have it there overnight, that must go. They should say, if you absolutely have to have it there overnight, but only if you send it on Saturday before 1 p.m. or if you do it Monday through Friday. I need my keys sent to me overnight. This did not happen. It actually happened through the good old U.S. Postal Service. So my thing that must go is FedEx and their faulty advertising. And also the fact that we're going to charge over $100 for that. Well, the U.S. Postal Service only charged me $30. Also, getting old and having a compression fracture in my back must go. So I can't play derby for a while must go. D. And finally, this one, what must go is local businesses closing before they even have a chance. The past few post-COVID years have been especially brutal for local businesses. It seems like anytime I find a cool new spot, it ends up closing within a matter of months. The latest casualty is Policy Kings, Utah's only black-owned brewery.
Already?
It barely opened up this spring, but already it's slated to close.
Wow.
Please make these early closures go. Feel free to use my name. It is Jenna. All right. Carrie?
All right. A couple of things from the foot of Mount Doom. Your automated phone system is not effective, and it's driving me away. So I go to have this spot on my forehead looked at, skin doctor. And they're like, yeah, it's cancer. It's not the bad cancer. You're fine. We'll
burn it off. Here.
Run some tests, and then we'll call you to find out when we can get you in to do the actual work. Because it's still there.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
I don't hear from them. I call their automated phone system because they don't believe in paying a person to do this. And the phone gives me many options, and they've changed, by the way.
Of course, they always have changed.
One of the options is, if this is about a follow-up to an appointment that you had and a procedure that you need, press this number. And I press the number, and it says, leave your name and phone number, and we'll call you back.
You've already been waiting for...
I've been waiting. And when they do call me back, it's usually because I'm standing in front of an open microphone in the morning. Because that's when they do it.
Right.
Be damned my schedule, you know. This is when we do it. This is when we call to make appointments.
Yeah.
So if you don't... So I'm going in there today.
In person.
To tell them I need to make an appointment.
I'm sorry, Karen.
So there. Also, giving me less than 24 hours notice to have a procedure done in my yard.
Has your yard got cancer?
Well, tree cancer.
Oh.
This guy, he did a great job initially about getting rid of my bark beetles, but whenever he wants to do a follow-up appointment, he emails me at 5 p.m. the night before.
Wants to come
and
the
says,
next day.
"Can I come tomorrow?" No, I need more notice.
Yeah.
Also, my wife's joggers have a drawstring. The drawstring is too thin and slick, so it keeps getting, every time you wash it, it gets
Goes
stuck
inside.
And even if you tie a knot on the ends, it doesn't matter. This one from Cindy, leaving your phone on top of your car and driving off.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's not good.
And the ensuing drama that follows. Kelly of Eagle Mountain, filing nails at a movie theater must go. My son and I were at a movie. The person filing did quiet down, but didn't stop filing when I pointed out how loud they were. This was a 2-hour movie, and they filed the whole time.
Well, it was hard for me to see. It's dark in there.
And this one, Timbo, I so agree with you. I know it's very minor and nitpicky, but have you ever noticed that when actors are drinking coffee in a movie or TV show, the cups are obviously empty?
Yeah.
I guess if they had coffee in them, they'd probably have to go pee after doing multiple takes, but I'm sorry. No, you're an actor. You need to convey weight. It's easy. Go ahead.
Hello, Lords. Feel free to use my name. This is Housekeeper Mariah. My things that must go this week are simple and related to my job. People who bag their trash and then instead of taking it with them to the dumpster when they leave it in piles on the floor of their room. Also, not having enough time in the workday to greet and pet every adorable ball of fur I see walking through the lobby. Thanks for working your magic and brightening my day, Housekeeper Mariah. Hi, Lords. Feel free to use my name. It's Sherry. My thing that must go when you make an appointment for 11 a.m. and then you receive a text or an email that says, arrive 15 minutes early to complete paperwork. Shouldn't they make the appointment for 10:45 a.m.?
Yep.
Also, when you're on a plane and the person seated next to you takes their shoe off, it's a 45-minute flight from Salt Lake to St. George. Keep your damn shoes on. And finally, this from Jeremy, things that must go. My thing that must go is when my wife of 17 wonderful happy years of marriage has a bad dream about me cheating on her, which would never absolutely happen, and spends the next few hours of the day angry with me because of what dream husband did to my wife. I love and appreciate you. You're my lobster. I love you with all my heart. You have absolutely nothing to worry about. Thank you for letting me listen. I don't know what I'd do without radio from hell. Love you all. Jeremy.
You're my lobster?
It means you're together forever. It's a thing.
Yeah, look it up.
Things that must go on the radio from Hell Show.
Well, now we have a third crash. I-80 eastbound Parley's Canyon, blocking the left lane and shoulder. This is at the quarry, about a half mile up from the first crash. Highway Patrol stopped all lanes for a few minutes to move these vehicles to the right shoulder. So there are 2 up by the quarry and 1 at the mouth of Parley's Canyon. And as you might expect, that is a mess in all directions. So I would avoid that if you can. Experience the celebration of cannabis culture, music, and community. The first annual Canna Fan Fest set in the heart of Salt Lake City at Granary Live, September 27th.
Oh, You're My Lobster. The reason I didn't know that is because it's from the show Friends. That's why. We got boners coming up. Here are the candidates you'll be voting for. Number 1, well, now I have to sell my jet ski and the trailer. Boner candidate number 2, in memoriam for some, but not for others. And boner candidate number 3, your soup is causing me strong discomfort.
Boner of the day, big boy news after these messages and a song. Stand by for that. Mike Hale Acura.
So I told you guys before that I've purchased 3 cars from Mike Hale Acura. Bought my first MDX. I loved it. And when Festus turned 16, I gave him that car and I got a new car, which was another MDX. That MDX, I was in an accident with it. My husband said, well, let's go get you a new car. Let's test drive a bunch of cars. I said, no, I just want another MDX from Mike Hale Acura. Gave that one to Mohammed, is what he is driving now.
When do I get mine?
You can go get one anytime, Bill. Go to Mike. They have a hail of a deal for you there at Mike Hale. And they have a special going on, their program. It's the Mike Hale Complete Program. Paintless dent repair, windshield repair, key replacement, and more. For 3 years, free of charge, only available at Mike Hale Acura, your Utah Acura dealer.
I thought I wanted a martini yesterday. I hadn't had a martini in a long time. So I stopped at the liquor store and I bought a handle of cheap gin because I like cheap gin because it tastes more like Christmas tree than...
You prefer cheap gin?
Yeah, I do,
really?
kind of. Yeah, because I like the real juniper-y and more, your higher end gins, most of them, they have botanicals in them or... they try to get away from that juniper flavor so much. So I bought a handle of gin and some vermouth, and I went home, and I was going to... Now, I like my martinis shaken, not stirred.
Because you're James Bond.
No, because...
Jimmy disagree with you on this.
I know. He says you really should stir them. But I like them shaken because they get colder that way.
You like them cold.
Yeah, I like
you
them
like
really,
the little crystals that form in it?
Yeah,
that
really
is nice.
cold.
Yeah.
So I got home, I got my bottle of gin and my bottle of vermouth, and I rummage around in the fridge and find some olives and some cocktail onions. I like both. And then I said, where's my martini shaker? Why isn't my martini shaker here where it normally is? The space on the counter that we call a liquor cabinet, but it's just a space on the counter. Why? Where? And my wife said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I lent your martini shaker to my sister for a cat photo shoot."
Well, please,
I said, what?
Please to be explaining what.
You what? Yeah, I lent your martini shaker to my sister for a kitty photo shoot. What do you? So
Is the kitty dressed up like a bartender?
I don't know. I didn't ask. I should probably see if I could get the picture.
That's a sentence that demands a follow-up.
So my sister works at the Humane Society.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law. And so I think they were featuring a cat. And now I don't know why they wanted a cat with a martini shaker.
Maybe his name is Martini?
I bet he was a tuxedo cat. I'll bet. Yeah, I haven't gotten a follow-up on this yet, but so I had to have my martini stirred and not shaken, which was sad. But I hope the kitty got use of the. I'll have my martini shaker back today, I think, unless they need it for more.
Several people are now weighing in. Says, nothing gets a cat adopted like a cocktail shaker.
Right.
Because they actually say for adoptions, And it's true. The better
The
picture
better the
you
picture,
have,
yeah.
the more likely they are to get adopted.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure they were staging some clever little,
Now people want to know: did you just use Tupperware, or what did you do to?
No, I just
stirred it?
I just
Used
used
two
it
glasses.
I put it in a glass.
Yeah,
and stirred
two
it,
glasses.
yeah.
Also, we are demanding photos.
yeah, you got to follow up with this.
I'll see if I can get them. I'll try and get them.
Yeah.
But
It's
Somebody says Bill loves him small lives.
small.
I love small. I like smunions too.
Doesn't that make it a gimlet?
A Gibson.
A Gibson.
Gibson.
That's right.
It's a Gibson named after Ambassador Gibson. You know the story.
No.
He was an ambassador in Washington D.C. I guess, and I don't know, United States ambassador to something, and he would hold cocktail parties for dignitaries and heads of state. And so at a cocktail party, there'd be waiters going around with trays of martinis, and people would get drunk and spill secrets and things like that.
Ooh.
But he wanted to keep a clear head, so he said, "Make my martini not a martini. It's just water. But put an onion in mine so that I know which one to take."
Nobody will want that.
Yeah, put an onion in mine.
Onion water.
Yeah,
People
put
will go, ew.
cocktail onion in mine. I know which one to take. Ambassador Gibson said. And so that's why it's a Gibson.
All right. I
I don't think Jimmy taught me that. I knew that before I met Jimmy.
We don't have a cocktail shaker anymore.
What?
No, we
Just
use.
found you never use it?
No, if we demand that sort of a shaking situation, you just use two glasses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
part of the
Jimmy
reason
taught me that actually.
Part of the reason I like the shaker, and if it's not back today, I'll try that with the glasses. But I like the shaker because the metal gets it even colder.
Yeah.
It does. However, it alters. When it gets cold, it changes and makes it so the lid is next to impossible to get off.
That's true.
Well, I have my Lewis bag and my mallet. My wooden mallet
For ice.
So you put the ice in the canvas bag and you pound it with the wooden mallet. So if the lid is stuck on the cocktail shaker at all, you just tap it with the wooden mallet, the metal cocktail shaker.
And this all just. "40 years ago today, Smiths released The Boy with the Thorn in His Side." Now, a slightly remixed version of the single appeared on their third studio album, The Queen is Dead, a year later. But this is the day that they released the single. All right. Time now for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These are examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior. You will decide with your vote of these 3 candidates which one is the worst, which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, September 17, 2025. We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news, and once you've heard all 3, then you will vote. One of you lucky random Boner voters will receive...
Can't buy it. Got to win it. Radio from Hell Boner t-shirt.
Boner candidate number 1. Well, now I have to sell my jet ski and the trailer. Well, America's long-running jackpot has gone bust. Publishers Clearinghouse, which paid prize money for 60 years in highly publicized giveaways, is in bankruptcy. And past winners, are being informed that the company cannot honor payouts that happened before July 15th of this year.
Oh, really?
Sue Ed McMahon. Oh, wait.
It is a stunning fall, for some folks who never thought they'd have to work another day in their lives. That was the promise. ARB Interactive, a mobile gaming company that bought Publishers Clearinghouse remaining assets, says that it will not honor payouts under the terms of the sales agreement, as those were not part of the purchase. The bankruptcy filing lists 10 prize winners among the 20 largest unsecured creditors, with a current value of promised prizes totaling $26 million. John Wiley, A Bellingham, Washington man who believed he was getting $5,000 a week for the rest of his life is now looking for a new job after not having worked for more than a decade. He's also selling off his trailer and his jet ski.
Oh, no.
He was as surprised as anybody when his annual check for $260,000 didn't show up in January. This feels like a nightmare. I thought this was going to go on for the rest of my life. That's what they told me. That was the agreement. So I didn't really have to worry about money. Well, why didn't somebody give me a heads up? Hey, we're going out of business. It's not a good way to treat anybody. Pretty sure I'm going to lose my home. Tamar and Matthew Veach, also they're disabled Army veterans. They live in Oregon, raising 3 children. Tamar had been receiving nearly $200,000 a year from a 2021 prize.
Wow.
Until this year. And now it's all been gobbled up in the bankruptcy.
I told all those people at work to go F off. What the hell?
I mean, I don't know what you do about it.
You can't do anything.
I guess.
Because what I heard was the Publishers Clearinghouse has like $1 million in assets. That's all it has.
Yeah, they used to have a lot. They used to have $854 million worth.
Yeah, you could sue them, but they don't have any money, so you're not going to.
Well, they were purchased by another company, and the other company, by the way, I believe they're continuing to do this prize giveaway thing, but these are the new ones. There should be some. Warning. I guess you should.
Usually, when you buy a business, you buy their problems. So, whoever bought Publishers Clearinghouse,
that was not part of the deal. Boner candidate number 1. Well, now I have to sell my jet ski. Boner candidate number 2. This is one of my must goes. In memoriam for some, but not for others. Set to a moving musical tribute from Lainey Wilson and Vince Gill, the somber in memoriam segment for the 77th Primetime Emmy Awards on Sunday, paid tribute to a host of small screen stars, TV stars, who've died in the past year. But so why would they leave out notable people like Graham Greene?
Now here's why they would. Because he died just a couple days ago.
He died September 1. Yeah.
Polly Holiday died 2 days ago.
There's no excuse.
But this is a live show,
and as a matter of fact, that should be fresh in their minds rather than
they would say we'd already put the package together.
That's BS. You can edit those in.
You could add 2 pictures,
or you could just have somebody say something. Graham Greene, prolific First Nations actor with a television career that spanned 5 decades. He died September 1st. He was in Northern Exposure, Longmire, The Last of Us, Reservation Dogs, and Tulsa King. Tony Todd, who died back in November 8th, which must have been last year. He was, Candyman.
Yeah.
And he was on lots of other shows.
A lot of Star Trek.
Let's see. Lynn Marie Stewart, actress best known for her work on Pee-wee's Playhouse and It's Always Sunny in
Missy
Philadelphia.
Vaughn.
Yeah. Linda Lavin, who died back in December.
Alice?
I mean, come on.
They left Alice off?
Yeah, and Polly Holiday.
Alice and Flo.
Yeah, both of them.
Ugh.
I guess what I would, and that's what I said in my must go, just stop doing it. But it's boner candidate number 2. There's no excuse for leaving those people off. Coming up in Hulk Hogan. I mean, I don't care, but missing from the segment. Boner candidate number 3 coming up in a moment. Your soup is causing me strong discomfort.
All right, boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by
Waterproof your home with Baseco, because water can make its way through your foundation in many different ways. Baseco specializes in a variety of permanent foundation waterproofing solutions tailored to your unique issue. From sump pumps all the way to major repairs, crack settling foundations, each solution backed by a guarantee. Schedule a free assessment today at baseco.net.
California Department of Motor Vehicles has told Isis Wharton that she must surrender her personalized license plate. Her name is Isis Wharton, and her plate reads, I am ISIS.
Wait a second.
That's her name.
Because it could be interpreted as supporting the Islamic State terrorist group, ISIS. Wharton, who was named after the Egyptian goddess Isis, purchased the $50 plate in 2022. has had it renewed annually since then. I'm proud of my name. I'm proud that it's on my car. I feel like driving around. It looks cool, she said. The DMV cited Section 206 of California Code Regulations, which allows rejection of plates associated with illegal or violent activities. The agency's letter stated, regardless of your intention, the configuration I am ISIS can be construed as I am Islamic State of Iraq and Syria, ISIS. So there you go. You got to get rid of your plate. How about, would they allow me to have I am Bill?
Well, probably.
Well, because you get, no, I
Yeah?
You get a bill when you get a bill when you go for, buy something and you get a bill and you have to pay it.
Yeah.
And you're obligated.
You're still probably okay.
Okay, it probably would be okay. Let's see. A United Nations Commission is investigating the war in Gaza. It said Tuesday that Israel was committing genocide against Palestinians. The panel's most sweeping findings yet about the Israeli government's conduct in the conflict. In earlier reports, the commission found that Israel had committed war crimes and crimes against humanity in its war with Hamas, but stopped short of declaring it genocide. On Tuesday, they said, no, it's Israel's actions in Gaza constitute genocide under the 1948 Genocide Convention. The responsibility for these atrocity crimes lies with Israel authorities at the highest echelons who have orchestrated a genocidal campaign for almost 2 years now with the specific intent to destroy the Palestinian group in Gaza, they said. Well, wearing a green anti-suicide smock, Tyler Robinson, the man accused of shooting Charlie Kirk, appeared virtually at his first court appearance yesterday, hours after prosecutors had announced he's been charged with aggravated murder. They said they will seek the death penalty. Robinson did not speak during the court appearance as Judge Tony Graff read charges against him, set the next hearing for September 29. In addition, the judge acknowledged that a pretrial protective order had been filed against Robinson by Charlie Kirk's family. Earlier Tuesday, Robinson was officially charged with aggravated murder, along with other charges. Utah County Attorney Jeff Gray said that he was not pressured into deciding to pursue the death penalty by the Trump people, but acknowledged that he had spoken to people connected to the president. In the indictment, a transcript of a conversation between Mr. Robinson and his roommate showed a confession where Robinson was asked whether he had shot Kirk, to which Robinson allegedly said, I'm sorry, I had enough of his hatred. Some hate can't be negotiated. He didn't say anything at all except, I think he said yes, or his name. Yeah. And I don't know, is there going to be, it's going to be really hard to find, somebody who will defend him as his lawyer, and it will also be hard to find a fair, an impartial jury in Utah County. Utah Republican lawmakers are pushing for a Charlie Kirk memorial to be erected on the campus of Utah Valley University, where Kirk was shot and killed. The legislators are raising funds in hopes of putting together a lasting tribute with the help of a Utah sculptor. Remains of a man who'd been missing since 2022 have been found in San Juan County, Utah. The San Juan County Sheriff's Office said they received a report of skeletal remains. It was not specified where within the county the bones were found. The medical examiner's office confirmed that the remains belonged to a human. They then compared the individual's teeth to dental records and matched those of missing man Jamie Eugene Holyoke, reported missing in April of 2022. He was 47 years old. Officials said at the time he was last seen riding a bicycle in LaSalle and hadn't been seen or heard from in 2 weeks. They said he was likely homeless. Cause of death not provided in Tuesday's announcement. The Sheriff's Office says the investigation is ongoing. Well, Japan has broken its own world record for the highest number of people aged 100 or older.
How do they do it?
100,000 centenarians. That is Let me translate that for some of you out there. A centenarian is someone who is 100 years of age or older.
I mean, I have to eat more fish. Is that what this is?
100,000 living in Japan. The milestone marks the 55th consecutive year that Japan. No, Gina, I want you to keep eating exactly the way you're eating.
Lots of French fries?
Yep. Japan has held this distinction, demonstrating the country's remarkable trend of longevity among its population. Women represent an overwhelming majority of Japan's centenarians. That is, people 100 years of age or older, accounting for 88% of those who have reached the century mark. This achievement comes as no surprise, given Japan's status as having the world's longest life expectancy. The country is also home to the world's oldest living person, who is 114. Now, here in Utah, there was a gathering of centenarians in West Jordan. 109-year-old Frances Mitchell was asked if she feels lucky to have lived so long, and she gave a simple response. Well, of course, I think I deserve it, she said.
I deserve it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mitchell was the oldest person in attendance at Utah's centenarian, that is, people 100 years of age or older, celebration, hosted by the Division of Aging and Adult Services and Governor Cox. The governor gave brief remarks because people that old have the tendency to fall asleep quickly. And then he and his wife, Abby, went around the room greeting each member of the Century Club and taking pictures with them. Let's see. So how many centenarians are there in Utah? There are, it was here.
It changes moment to moment.
It's about half of the number in Japan, though.
I went to Pago last night. You know what they have?
What?
Beef tallow fries. I'll let you know where all the beef tallow fries are. They were really good. When I reach 100 and they say, what's your secret? I'm going to say I ate French fries every day, and I lived to be 100.
I'm taking notes.
All right.
I think that's about it.
What? All right. Weather, traffic.
Beautiful fall day for you. You go outside and enjoy it. Do not come back in this house until the street lights come on. You go outside and stay outside all day. 77, sunny, just lovely. Overnight low 54. We actually climb back into the 80s tomorrow and stay there for most of the weekend. Next chance for thunderstorm looks like Saturday night, but even that is only a 20% chance. Boy, just don't go anywhere near Parley's Canyon. Those 3 accidents there, some of them up the canyon by the quarry, and one of them at the mouth of the canyon has caused just stopped traffic, because they had to stop traffic to move stuff over to the side. So coming all directions toward Parley's Canyon, you are all just sitting there. Turn to your neighbor and wave and be polite. Crash southbound I-15, 146 South Milepost 288. Crash northbound Bangor Highway at the SR 201 junction off to the right shoulder. And whatever you're seeing out there, you can share it with us via text at 33986. Get a hail of a deal on your next vehicle purchase at Mike Hale Acura, your Acura dealer. Mike Hale Acura, a hail of a car buying experience in Utah.
Gina, there are 154 centenarians in Utah, and not one of them says beef tallow fries. They mostly say, be active and eat your vegetables.
That's a vegetable. That counts.
Here's boner candidate number 3. Your soup is causing me strong discomfort. Shanghai, China. A court has ordered 2 17-year-old people to pay 2.2 million yuan, which is 309,000 American dollars, to catering companies after they urinated in soup at a Heidelio hot pot restaurant in February. The teenagers posted a video of their drunken act online, sparking widespread criticism. No one apparently consumed the contaminated broth, but Heidelio compensated over 4,000 customers who visited the Shanghai branch, offering full refunds plus cash payments worth 10 times their bills. The court ruled that the teens violated property rights and reputation through acts of insult that, quote, caused strong discomfort among the public. The parents were deemed to have failed to fulfill their duty of guardianship and must pay compensation including 2 million yuan for operational and reputational damage and tableware losses cleaning costs, and legal fees. Boner candidate number 3, your soup is causing me strong discomfort.
All right, let's review the first two and vote.
Boner candidate number 1, now I have to sell my jet ski. One of these people who thought they were set for life because they won all this money from the Publishers Clearinghouse years ago, and some of them were getting like $200 and some odd $1,000 a year. Well, the company went bankrupt. They're not getting the money anymore, and they have no resources. That's going to be tough for them. Boner candidate number 2, in memoriam for some but not for others. I think it's inexcusable. You do an in memoriam segment on an award show, and you leave out people, particularly prominent people like, Linda Lavin, Polly Holiday, Tony Todd, really? And Boner candidate number 3, your soup is causing me strong discomfort.
All right. Time to vote for Boner of the Day. 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number. The one that you think should win. The one that you think is the worst. 1, 2, or 3. Put that single digit in the message of a text, and then text that to 33986. Or you can call the producer's booth. They'll take your live voice vote. Excuse me, 877-602-9696. Or go online, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners, September 17, 2025. Click and vote. If you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. All right, you've got, looks like 4 minutes to get your vote in, so let's go. This is Boner of the Day. After Boner of the Day, what do we got?
We got Hello, Yeah, What?
Hello, Yeah, What coming up. So I'll be ready for that. We'll explain how that works coming up. UtahAdvocates.com.
I don't have the copy right in front of me, but we've talked about the advocates for so long. 801-355-5550.
Yes, that's what it says right here, Bill, in the copy that
I know that. And it probably also says it doesn't. If you are not at fault in an accident, these are the people you should call, and there are all different kinds of accidents you could not be in fault. You could be a car crash, could be bicycle, could be.
If someone else leaves you injured with medical bills that you can't pay, call the advocates. It's that simple.
I mean, maybe you're out jogging and you get hit by a scooter. That happens. The advocates are who you want to call, and you don't pay them any money out of pocket. You don't pay them for the phone call. You don't pay them out of pocket if they take your case, not one dime. They wrangle with the insurance companies on your behalf and really on their behalf as well, because that's how they get their payment is from your settlement. 801-355-5550 or UtahAdvocates.com. Mother's Day is this Sunday, is that right?
That is correct.
Now, I know what you're doing. You're going to see, Is It Me, God, You're There, Margaret.
Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret.
That's what I said. I said something close to that. And is that all you'll do for Mother's Day?
I mean, I don't know what else. That's the one activity.
Is somebody doing something special for you?
I don't know.
Is there always a surprise? Because my wife makes it clear what she wants for Mother's Day every year, and that is, what do you want for Mother's Day? Leave me alone! That's essentially it. I want to go outside and work and plant plants all day, plant in the garden all day, and drink mimosas by myself. Leave me alone.
I always planted with my mom for Mother's Day.
Well, and that's historically what my kids have done on Mother's Day is I have a bunch of pots that I have out in the backyard, and they plant my pots for Mother's Day. That's my present.
And I don't do anything because my wife is not my mother.
But you should still.
Don't you? She has children that can do things for her.
She is the mother of your children. Aren't you grateful to her for that?
She's not my mother.
Birthed your children?
She says, as a matter of fact, I'm not your mother. Do you do anything for Mother's Day, Carrie, with Sue?
No.
No, because she's not your mother.
Well,
no.
It doesn't make sense. But I was thinking about it, too, because somebody in the chat room, and by the way, if you don't know what the chat room is, you listen to this, you ought to maybe check it out. And it's kind of interesting to participate in there and
So if you go to
see what people are thinking about and talking about.
If you go to the X96 web page or x96.com/live, the chat room appears right below the video. Hi.
And they post stuff all the time. And somebody had, I forget who did it, some guy, I think, found this ad for Andy's Chuck Wagon Buffet because we were talking about it on a best of, apparently. And I probably was telling the story of taking my grandparents there for their, 50th or 60th wedding anniversary because that's where they wanted to go. Could have gone to any place expensive in Ogden, which there weren't many places, but they wanted to go there. But he found this ad, enjoy your Mother's Day dinner at Andy's Chuck Wagon from noon to 8 p.m., serving our famous buffet. 35 delicious items to choose from. Andy's Buffet Chuck Wagon, 3684 Wall Avenue in the Kmart Plaza.
Oh, yeah.
and it's just a cheesy little ad that was probably in the Standard Examiner or something, but brought back a huge flood of memories of Andy's Chuck Wagon Buffet. And it made me kind of wish that it was there still.
You would go, wouldn't
I
you?
would go just to say
For memories.
Yeah. But I think that whole thing is, I don't even know if I could locate it anymore. I guess I have 3684 Wall Avenue, but I'm sure it doesn't look anything like that anymore. But no Andy's Chuck Wagon Buffet for Mother's Day.
Nope.
Somebody says, should I do something for my ex-wife? We have one child together.
You could.
Absolutely, you should.
Well,
she's, again, still the mother of your child. It would be a nice thing to...
But they do have that one child who could do something.
Well, maybe the child is a toddler.
So they're never too early to learn. Do something for your mother.
You have to teach them.
Crawl over there and get her slippers. And crawl back with them.
It's never a bad idea to do something nice for someone. You're looking for excuses not to do it. Not my mother. Not my this. She's my ex-wife, not my current.
I'm always looking for excuses to not do something nice.
I was pulling root vegetables when I was a toddler.
Yeah. It's anyway, Mother's Day is Sunday, and my wife did say she'd like some lobster and some artichokes. So
you'll make dinner.
I'll make that
her?
happen.
Yeah,
I'll make that happen.
All right, 7:49. Time to award Boner of the Day.
And the Boner of the Day is brought to you in part by, I don't know, it was bucatini noodles, and then it had some artichoke hearts in it, and some pancetta, and it was just really delicious.
And the Daybreak Fall Home Show coming September 26th to the 28th to the new ballpark at America First Square. Get your home organized and find everything you need to prepare your home for the holidays. Parking and admission are free. More information at thebesthomeshow.com.
Well, I didn't do it on purpose, but the Boner candidates today were nonpartisan. They were just sort of, they were.
I'm sure there's a way we could make them partisan.
They were anything but political, and the voting was way down. Nobody felt strongly about any.
I thought they'd be rushing to the phone
because we're numb.
However, I will say this: there was fairly even voting among the candidates. I would have voted for in memoriam. Leaving off some of the people, that came in third, but they're all really close votes. Coming in second was, no, I have to sell my jet ski, but peeing in the soup wins the day.
Kind of.
Yeah, which I think it would.
Usually, yeah.
Number 3.
There you go.
And Gina has to make a correction.
Well, I'll make the correction, but we should ask for calls, and while we're waiting for those calls, because right now it's time for... Hello, yeah, what? 877-602-9696. Questions, comments, criticisms, jokes.
Hello, yeah, what?
Tell us what you want us to do for a radio show.
What should we do next?
Give us
What are we doing wrong?
Hello, yeah, what?
877-602-9696. I got excuse me for
Excuse me.
for
It's
one
a
of our
simple, easy mistake to make.
yeah for one of our boner candidates. So it was Publishers Clearinghouse got filed for bankruptcy and wasn't paying out checks, and I made a really dumb joke about Ed McMahon.
It says here, Publishers Clearinghouse was a competitor to American Family Publishers, and people often mistook the two. You know, they did the same promotion. So Ed McMahon was with American Family Publishers.
But I didn't want to besmirch the name of Ed McMahon, who would never leave you hanging.
Oh, no, they did. American Family Publishers had a lot of problems as well.
Oh, okay.
They made claims, misleading claims. You may already have won $10 million, it said.
Already?
Already?
That was their frequently used phrase. You may have already won $10 million. Now, it was supposedly mitigated by an introductory line that said, if you have the winning number. But people would read, you have already won $10 million, and they thought they had won.
Mm.
And they got sued by attorneys generals in lots of states.
Hello, yeah, what?
877-602-9696. I mean, people don't have do you read a magazine anymore?
Yeah.
You get magazines.
I get two. I used to get a lot of magazines. I get two. I get the Atlantic and a small regional publication called Sun, S-U-N.
I mean, I read the Atlantic on the Atlantic app. I have them.
877-602-9696 is the number. Hello, yeah, what? And anything you want to talk about, if you want to tell us what we're doing wrong, please, that's fine. 877-602-9696. I mean, if you got a beef, why don't you take it up with us, huh?
Yeah.
877-602-9696.
All right. Let's go to Mary. Mary.
Hello, yeah, what?
Hi, Mary.
Good morning. Thank you for letting me listen.
Mm-hmm. What's your
A couple
comment?
years ago,
Mhm.
a couple years ago, somebody wrote in a thing that must go, and it was like a manhole that was kind of recessed into the road just west of Maryland Drive in Antelope in Syracuse.
Uh-huh.
And I want to report that it's been filled in.
See? Things that must go works.
How
Sometimes
long?
it takes
Couple
2
of
years.
Couple of
2 years.
Well, it's been that way for a while. I just keep forgetting to call. But I didn't notice there was this annoying pothole until somebody wrote it in as their thing that must go. And then it bothered me, too. So I noticed it, of course, once it was filled in. So I just want to say that it works. It's your things that must go. It works eventually.
Well, I'll be darned. So it's a sort of things that must go is kind of a miracle hotline that you can access every once in a while.
We grant wishes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you to the person who wrote that in a while ago because it benefited me.
Okay. Well,
thanks, Mary.
thank you, Mary, for checking in with us.
Hello, yeah, what?
877-602-9696. It's hello, yeah, what? Go ahead. I dare you. Whatever you want. I mean, you know, you got an issue? Then let us know what your issue is.
Let's see.
Are you going to take text ones too? 33986?
Yeah, there's some text there.
All right.
Not sure I want to read that one on the air or not.
Oh, Ed says I can't defame a dead person. So I can talk smack about
Ed McMahon?
Ed McMahon all I want. Not that I don't want to. I don't have anything against Ed McMahon.
You don't?
I'm glad my attorney's listening to let me know where.
He knows what he did.
Oh, and speaking of the in memoriam, my friend Kari says Linda Lavin was in the on memorial awards towards the end. Or wait a minute, maybe it was Ruth Buzzy.
What? See?
You get them mixed up. Huh?
I do agree with you on this, though. This is something that can be done.
What?
Moments before the award show.
Oh, yeah, the in memoriam. Yeah,
You know?
sure. There's no excuse
The
for it.
technology is there.
No.
They're just not willing to pay a person to do it.
No excuse.
Yeah.
Let's go to line 2.
It's Molly Mormon.
Hi, Molly.
Hello, yeah, what?
Good morning. I just want to say cheers to all the kids going back to UVU today.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
First day of class back since the problem, since the incident. Okay.
That'll be a difficult day for them, I'm sure.
Is that all?
Yeah, one of my kids is going back, and I'm really grateful that one of the professors has been really supportive and saying, we're all coming back on Wednesday, all the kids, but if you're not comfortable, then we'll make arrangements for you.
That's nice. I like them being understanding about that.
All right. Thanks, Molly.
Thanks, Molly.
All right, Molly. Thank you very much. All right. Let's see. 877-602-9696.
Hello, yeah, what?
We'll continue after these messages.
Hang on, Jennifer.
Stand by.
Hang on, Johnny B. Hang on.
Heavy slowdown I-15 southbound beginning right before 5th South in Bountiful. That's friend of the program sending that in via text at 33986. Crash southbound US 89 at the I-84 junction in South Weber, blocking the right lane and shoulder. Traffic backing toward Harrison Boulevard. And we still have issues due to those triple accident in Parley's Canyon, 2 further up by the quarry and 1 at the mouth of the canyon. If you're stuck in that, give us a text and let us know what you're seeing, 33986.
All right, we will take a break. We'll be back after these with more.
Hello, yeah, what?
877-602-9696 is the number to call to participate in.
Hello, yeah, what?
After these messages, stand by. We also have Beat Gina on the way. FanXSaltLake.com. Use the promo code Broadway to save on tickets. Over 100 celebrity guests from your favorite fandoms. Doctor Who, Vampire Diaries, Lord of the Rings, Schitt's Creek, The Boys, Marvel, DC, Star Wars, a lot of WWE this year.
Oh, okay.
Happening. Over 20 special guest artists, comic creators, including Jimmy Palmiotti is going to be there, Amanda Connor, a bunch of people. It's designed for everyone. A season convention, veterans to families looking for a fun outing. There's KidCon that is available. Wide range of content, various interests. Kids 10 and younger are free with an adult ticket. Beyond just meeting stars, FanX offers hundreds of diverse panels, Q&As, workshops. You can learn about voice acting, see voice actors performing. You can learn about writing, cosplay techniques, or delve into deep discussions of your favorite franchises. Also, the vendor floor. You'll always find something there. Rare comic books, original artwork, unique collectibles, all kinds of stuff. So go to FanXSaltLake.com, enter the promo code Broadway to save money on your tickets.
986.
Like Phil did from Santaquin. Phil, you should call us from Santaquin for Hello Yeah What? 877-602-9696.
All right.
Hello, yeah, what?
A lot of calls.
Yeah, there you go. Let's begin with Jennifer. Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hello, yeah, what?
What's your comment,
Hi there.
Jennifer? Hi, what's your comment?
So I called in to vent a little bit. It's upsetting that my ninth grader, who really loves school, right, a ninth grader that loves school, has to face bullying.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
And be scared. So a situation happened yesterday, and now she's afraid to go back to school today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
For retaliation. So, yeah.
Is the school being helpful with this?
Well, we met with the counselor yesterday, so we'll see.
I'm sorry she's dealing with that.
There's never any excuse for that. I don't know. I'm not even going to ask you what the issue is because there's never a reason. It doesn't matter what the issue is. There's never a reason.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm sorry.
That's hard on you too, Mom.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Thanks, Jennifer.
Thanks for checking in.
Well, thanks.
Good luck.
All right. Let's go to Johnny B.
Hello, yeah, what?
Hello.
Johnny B.
Hi, this is Johnny B. calling from Syracuse.
Yeah.
I have a suggestion to make your show better.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Great.
good.
Good.
Another person that has a suggestion.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Hey, back in the day, you all used to broadcast from Europe and do remote sites on checking things out like the Olympics and that.
Well, how about that?
I really miss that.
You do, huh?
I miss that, and
Yeah.
it's riveting because I had to tune in to listen to your broadcasts from Europe.
Yeah.
Like Greece. I think you did one in Germany. Did you do one in Germany?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We were all
So
over the place.
I think some more of that, and the management should fly you out there.
Okay.
And maybe your families, too.
Okay.
And our families, too.
Okay,
Yeah,
listen.
because,
I'm going to go home and get packed now, Johnny. I'll see you
This
later.
is going to happen.
Because I'm sure this will...
Thanks for your...
What you're saying is it was interesting to hear us in different places, in different situations.
It didn't make you uncomfortable.
Yes.
Oh, it didn't make you uncomfortable.
No.
Yeah, okay,
That's
good.
not-
I actually wanted to travel more, so.
All right. Thanks, Johnny.
I got a pass when you broadcasted from Russia. I went and got a passport that week, and so I was able to go to Europe.
Well, you know,
Not that Russia's in Europe. But
why should everyone at this radio station bust their ass to make it so that those guys can go to Europe?
Thank you, Johnny.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Let's go to Jesse. Jesse is here.
Hello, yeah, what?
What's up, Jesse?
Hey. So I wanted to get on here and tell you guys about something called the Story Explorium.
Okay.
I'm with an organization called Operation Literacy, and we put on a conference every year called StoryCon. And we're trying to help beat the literacy crisis in Utah. Most kids under a certain age can't read up to their grade level, like 67%.
Wow.
So if you go to a website called givebutter.com and you look up the Story Explorium, we're doing a fundraiser. It's very similar to GoFundMe. We're building this fun booth that we can take to different conferences, different reading expos, and it's going to be kind of like a museum where we have all of these relics from different books. So we might have a sword from King Arthur. We might have a tiny jar with Edward Cullen's ashes. We're coming up with a lot of ideas.
Okay, well...
But if you go to givebutter.com, you can donate and you can help children's literacy in Utah.
Okay, now a suggestion here. You say it's StoryCon. Now the things that you've described, that's very nice, but you know, what big celebrities have you got coming? I mean, you know, you need to have some TV stars and movie stars and things like that.
I mean, this February we're having Brandon Sanderson come by. He's going to be our main guy.
Oh,
And,
okay. Well, there you go.
Utah's own.
We're going to have lots of different big authors. So Brandon Sanderson's probably our biggest, but we usually will get Brandon Mull. We've got lots of local artists. Adam Berg from Studio C has been coming for the past few years. He's now a writer. So we're going to have lots of cool people.
Could you try and get that guy that plays Spider-Man, Tom Hollander? Maybe you could get him.
Huh? What?
You know,
he keeps digging.
Book, maybe.
I
I think that'd be great. Maybe we'll just get his suit and put it in the Story Explorium.
Oh, that's okay. That's a start. I'm just trying to help
you go.
you get big stars. You know.
Right, yeah. Well, we also have the guy who created the Iron Man suit who's helping us build the story Explorium.
Okay.
So
Well, that's good. That's good. Now, but if you could actually get Iron Man to come, that would be even, a little better.
I think you're doing
I will
great.
ask him. I'm sure.
Okay.
I think he has connections to the real Iron Man. I'll do
Ask
that.
Robert Downey Jr. if he. All right. No, I'm just. What's the website again?
So the website is givebutter.com, and if you look up Story Explorium, you can donate there. As
Okay.
a single dollar, you can donate up to $1,000 and get some really cool swag with
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you later.
that. Thank you.
All right, so it's Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Barbara.
Dustin Hoffman, I think.
Hello, yeah, what?
Yes, Barbara.
Good morning, lords and ladies.
Hello, what's up?
I just wanted to call in with a suggestion, not necessarily for your show, but how cool would it be if we could find a way to make politicians have to wear jerseys for the companies and the businesses that they take money from?
Oh, yeah,
So, like,
there we
you know
go.
how you spot... Yeah, so like you spot an athlete, you see what jersey he's wearing, and you know which what company he's playing for.
What, Barbara, what you're really looking for is not just a single jersey, but race car drivers, NASCAR, and and all kinds of race car drivers. And I think bicycle guys do it too, but race car drivers, they wear jackets and stuff with dozens of sponsors on them.
All of them.
Absolutely, yes.
Yes, all of them. So
And
we would
be
need
good there,
each legislator to wear a jacket that has the logo of every single corporate donor on it.
I agree. And also, the text for that logo for that company or business should be bigger by the amount of money they've accepted from them.
I like that too.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Good
Okay.
suggestion.
Yeah. Good idea.
Anyway, all right. Hey, thanks, guys. Have a good day.
See you later.
All right. Thank you. Let's go to Frank.
Hello, yeah, what?
Good morning. This is Frank Clayton. I am the Happy Therapist.
Hi, Happy Therapist. What's up with you?
Well, I just wanted to throw it out there that with all the craziness going on in the world, I have taken my class of 16 years that I've done here in Salt Lake City, and I've brought it out to YouTube and TikTok, and the science behind positive psychology has had absolutely amazing results in my class, and so I thought I can't contain this anymore with everything going on in the world. I need to help people to be happier, but even more importantly, more optimistic and more resilient.
Frank, do you think you
put
could
a shout out?
You think you could cheer me up?
Yes.
You really
he's
do?
very confident in that.
So what's your YouTube channel then?
It's Your Happy Therapist.
Okay.
It's easy to remember.
Just look for it on YouTube.
YouTube or TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook.
Okay.
Okay.
And then if I don't get cheered up, can I send you a note?
Yes.
All right.
It's a challenge.
I appreciate all of it. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to look it up. Your Happy Therapist.
Thank you, Frank.
Thanks, Frank.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go to Mike. Mike.
Hello, yeah, what?
What's up, Mike?
Guys, thanks for letting me listen. They've remodeled my local Walmart Supercenter, and they've done a beautiful job. The problem is I just can't find anything anymore.
This is my favorite call.
I know
This is
that
my
that
favorite
happened.
call.
That happened at my Smith's, and it's not even a particularly big Smith's.
It's annoying, isn't it?
They rearranged everything and sort of refurbished the inside of the store. So it's a small Smith's, as a matter of fact, the one in the avenues, and they did this a long time ago, and they switched everything around, and I still have trouble finding stuff because they switched it all around. It's terrible.
Yes.
I'm going to write a sternly worded letter to the management. How about you, Mike?
Yes, I feel foolish every time I go in now.
I think you need to write a letter to Sam Walton right away.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, see ya.
Favorite call. Thanks, Mike.
All right, thanks, Mike.
I feel foolish. I don't know where it is.
They want to force you to walk up and down every aisle. That's what they're trying to do.
That is. I mean,
where's the fishing tackle?
Where's the fishing tackle?
We're
always on aisle 10.
Where are the Q-tips? I can't find the produce. Oh, my.
All right. Well, there you go.
Hello, yeah, what?
Okay, traffic.
Let's see. Stalled vehicle, eastbound Bangor Highway. This is northbound I-15. Left lane is closed. Crash northbound I-15 milepost 285 in Lehigh. Crash southbound US 89 65th South. This is at the I-84 junction in Ogden. Crash eastbound 6 South 3rd West. Left lane is closed there. Crash southbound I-15 146 South off to the left shoulder. And whatever you're seeing, you can share it with us via text at 33986. Why spend stupid ticket prices for concerts when you can experience great live music for much less at Salt Lake's coolest, most intimate venues? Don't miss Pink Talking Fish, a fusion of Pink Floyd, Talking Heads, and Fish. Live Friday, September 19th at the State Room. Get tickets at thestateroompresents.com.
All right. Thank you very much. We will take a break, play a song for you. After that song, it's Beat Gina. What's our prize today?
Prize is tickets to Fan X. Now, these are for Friday entry only. So if you can't go Friday, don't try to win. But if you can and you want to, that's what we've got.
All right. Tickets to Fan X for Friday next weekend. 877-602-9696. All you got to do is call and play Beat Gina. It's MASH trivia today. 877-602-9696. That's the number to call to get those Fan X tickets. All right, thank you. Zero Res.
A Zero Res wants you to fall back in love with your carpets. See, because it's fall.
I love you, carpet. I love you.
A summer full of dirt, dust, and chaos. It's time to reset and fall back in love with your carpets with Zero Res carpet and air duct cleaning. It makes it easy to refresh your home for the season ahead. And to entice you even further, they've got some specials. Get the carpet of any room cleaned for $43. And a secondary offer is get 15% off air duct cleaning services when you mention X96. You should have them come out and do both of those. Good time of year to do it. And don't worry about, I don't want wet carpets for days, because you're not going to have that. Faster dry times, unlike traditional cleaners, Zero Res leaves your carpets dry in hours, not days. And if for any reason you're not satisfied with the quality of your cleaning, they'll re-clean the areas you're not happy with for free within 30 days of your appointment. Call 866-0RES or go online at zerores.com.
Did you Now, we got a minute or two before we start Geek News. But, Gina, just real quick here. Hang on.
What?
Yeah? What do you got? A present? A snack?
Oh.
I know that color.
I want
means
snacks.
it's Reese's something.
This is the Reese's dipped animal crackers. So they're dipped in the chocolate and covered in the peanut butter. It says peanut butter candy.
Peanut butter candy?
I've had them. It's like the Reese's.
May I?
Go ahead. I just don't know if they can legally call it peanut butter, so maybe that's it.
It's like when something's called chocolate flavored.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's this.
What's that?
Reese's popcorn.
Why are you doing this to me?
Yeah, everything you've ever wanted. Popcorn drizzled with your favorite candy.
Have you tried
that?
I've not tried the popcorn.
Well, let's try that.
Okay, so these are supposed to be chocolate dipped animal crackers. What animal is that?
We ordered them. We couldn't find them in stores, so we ordered them through Target, and they sat on the porch for a little bit too long.
It's a snake.
It's a snake.
So
there, you want to try one?
It's the Loch Ness Monster or something. So
Okay.
they kind of melted a little bit.
A little bit.
So
Oh, those are good.
Yeah,
should be fun.
Those are good.
That's a ghost.
That looks like a ghost. I don't know what that is.
Oh,
Anyway,
thank you,
now
Carrie
try this
Jackson.
You should thank Sue, really. She's the one
Thank
who
you, Sue Jackson.
who did all this.
Okay, let's
good.
The animal crackers are good. The animal cookies are good. I had those, but I haven't had the popcorn yet. I'll have the
It's harder
popcorn.
to open.
There's a tear at the top.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go. Okay, there, Carrie.
All right. Here you go. I'll have mine in a sec. 'Cause
Oh, okay.
I'll be
Oh,
talking
see-
a lot with the geek
See,
news,
this is
so.
good because they're a little salty.
Well, that's what I'm telling you. Yeah, you got to have the little salt with a little bit of the sweet, and it evens out nicely. You like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, don't eat them all while I do
Oh.
geek news,
Oh.
okay? Because I got to have some.
All right.
Rancid. 8:21. Is this sponsored, Gina?
Yes. Fan X 2025, September 25th through the 27th at the Salt Palace. Over 100 guests from your favorite fandoms like Doctor Who, Vampire Diaries, Lord of the Rings, and more. Plus, special guest authors, artists, comic creators, fan favorites from every genre. For more details and special promo codes, go to x96.com.
Well, I'm your Beat Gina booth announcer, Johnny Ola. You know, GLH means great looking hair.
Oh.
GLH spray on instantly covers your bald spot, leaving you with great looking hair. And ladies with thinning hair or bald spots, GLH solves the problem instantly. You just spray it on. And the GLH hair system is not expensive, just $39.92 for a 1-month supply. And you young guys, if you've been getting razzed by the gals for being bald, just use GLH and the babes will be back.
Well,
If you go to x96.com/live, you can see it in action. Applying GLH is so easy, just as Ron Popeil is doing there.
Right there.
You just spray it on, and then you brush after using the finishing shield, and you're all done. Order GLH now and get a $15 trim comb for free. Just send $39.92 plus shipping and handling to Ronco, Beverly Hills, California. And now, your host, the extraordinary TV talent, and the man who lent Ron Popeil the money he needed to get started with Ronco Enterprises, Kerry Jackson.
Yes, fine investment. All right.
Set it and forget it.
Yes. The randomizer has picked a contestant for you, Gina. You'll be playing against Robert today. Robert, are you there?
I am here. How are you this morning?
That's fine, Robert. We're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage in the game. You call it heads or tails.
Tails never fails.
Well, that's what they say. It failed today.
Oh, you're going to have to work harder for those Fan X tickets.
Heads.
They lied to me.
And never listen to them. Let's see. Yes, multiple choice pop culture trivia. Gina won the coin toss, so she goes first. It's MASH TV show trivia because it debuted on this day in 1972.
One of my favorites.
So anyway, we'll let Gina have the first question to answer. It's multiple choice, so if she gets it correctly, she gets the point. If not, Robert, I hope you are paying attention and can answer the question correctly, the same question. You'll steal Gina's point away. We'll go back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. All right, MASH trivia. Gina.
Mm-hmm.
Klinger's early dresses
Yes?
were based off of what?
Oh, okay.
Is it one? Liberal radical left Hollywood's brainwashing to make kids think it's okay to wear a dress.
Mm-hmm.
Need I remind you the show was on in 72?
Yes.
The one, the real, that's number one.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, the Real Housewives of Salt Lake.
Mm-hmm.
3, Hollywood movie stars. Or 4, McCall's and Butterick sewing patterns from the Korean War era.
I don't know how accurate they would be, but maybe they were 4? No?
Nope. Nope.
Chance to steal, Robert.
I threw that in there to throw you off.
Tricked me. It worked.
Yep.
How could it not be 4?
Yeah.
I know that sounded so
it's
good.
3.
Because I wrote it.
I don't remember what they were now.
It was 3 Hollywood movie stars. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. It's 1-0 Robert's favor. Robert controls the question.
Robert, this one's going to be a tricky one for you. Klinger's attempt to be thrown out of the Army by wearing women's clothing was inspired by who? Is it 1, Barry Humphries? Is it 2, Lenny Bruce? Is it 3, RuPaul? Or 4, Trixie Mattel?
That's not a hard one. That's an
my
easy
gosh.
one.
Okay.
Hard for Robert.
I'm going to go with 2.
Oh, Lenny Bruce.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
2-0.
My math trivia is a little rusty, guys. It's been a minute.
All right. Now we go to Gina. 2-0.
Gina.
Yeah.
The series finale of the TV show MASH is known to be what? 1, the highest rated American show of all time. 2, the most talked about TV event of all time. 3, it was a baby! Or 4, racist.
God. 1.
Highest rated
Yes.
television show of all time.
All right. There you go. That's a point for Gina. Now, Robert has 2 points. You could win on this question, Robert.
Man,
All
Robert.
right, Robert, listen very
no pressure.
Listen very closely to this one, okay? Who originally auditioned for the role of Hawkeye, but was convinced to take the role of another character instead? Was it 1, Loretta Swit? Is it 2, Jeremy Renner? Is it 3, Larry Linville? Or 4, McLean Stevenson?
I don't know who any of those people are. Let's go with 3.
Larry Linville? That was close.
Oh, Frank.
No.
Must be McLean Stevenson.
McLean Stevenson.
There you go.
Is correct.
2-2, and Gina controls the question.
Clawing my way back.
Gina.
Oh, man.
Let's see, Gina, here we go. What character was supposed to appear in only one episode? What character was supposed to appear in only one episode?
Okay.
Is it 1, Megatron? Is it 2, Captain Peter Wrongway Peach Fuzz? Is it 3, Corporal Max Klinger? Or 4, Dr. Sidney Freeman, the psychiatrist?
Oh, come on.
I don't know.
Be confident, Robert.
Because I could make an argument for. I'll go with Sidney Freeman.
I threw that in, yeah.
That would have been my
man.
guess. No. So, Robert?
I think it's 3. I think it's Klinger.
Klinger.
You win, Robert. Nicely done.
Yay!
This was a battle. This was a.
Whoa, it was.
Proud of you.
I'm exhausted.
Hey, well done. Well done.
That's way to go, Robert. You win the game, and you would have gotten the prize anyway.
I know. You don't know that?
I do.
Hang on the line, Robert.
All right, listen, Mrs. Ola just called. It's time for me to hit the road, Jack.
All right, Big Boy News now brought to you by
Laser Maestro presents Rush only at Clark Planetarium. Step inside Friday and Saturday nights. Feel the power of Rush like never before. Stunning visuals, heart-pounding sound, legendary music surround you in every direction. Experience the ultimate Rush tribute. Visit clarkplanetarium.org.
HBO is going to do something that I won't watch this.
Okay.
And I have my feelings that maybe this is not a good thing to do. They're going to do a limited series called One Day in October, and it will present a real-time account of the devastating attack that Hamas made on Israel that led to all of this.
Is it a documentary?
No.
It's a fictionalized?
Yeah, the company has acquired rights to the exclusive U.S. rights to One Day in October. Limited series depicts Hamas' 2023 surprise attack, which killed 1,200 Israelis and foreign nationals and kidnapped 251 others. One Day in October was filmed on location in Israel. Is based on real-life accounts. The project described by producers as chronicling 7 emotionally gripping and artistically interwoven narratives of love, courage, sacrifice, and survival. From families torn apart to moments of hope, emerging in the face of unspeakable tragedy to incredible bravery against the odds, each episode reveals the human cost and resilience born out of chaos. The series portrays the victims' and survivors' experiences of that day and is brought to life by a distinguished cast and acclaimed creative team. I just don't.
Maybe
it's a
it's still going.
Four episode series.
It's still going on. Maybe this is the kind of thing.
Well, this is just on that one day. It's just doing that one day.
Maybe 10 years from now, I would watch that. But
not.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so in the charging documents, prosecutors said suspect sent text messages confessing to the shooting and of Charlie Kirk and saying, "I've had enough of his hatred." The 22-year-old suspect made a virtual appearance in Utah in court. Prosecutors unveiled It says here, prosecutors unveiled a tranche of evidence. Who uses the word tranche?
I mean, it's a legal term.
Yeah, but who?
What would you call it?
A boatload?
It's not technical.
A buttload?
No.
They unveiled a lot of evidence against the 22-year-old man from southern Utah that they accused of killing the right-wing political activist Charlie Kirk. Much of this comes from his own words in exchanges with friends and family. They're seeking the death penalty. Robinson made his first court appearance yesterday afternoon. Judge Tony Graff said that he would appoint a lawyer for Robinson, who did not have representation. Robinson's parents recognized him in an image shared by law enforcement, like right off the bat. I think the mother said that's him. That's Tyler, isn't it? Took it to her husband, and yeah, I think so. His mother told the police her son had recently become more pro-gay and trans rights oriented. Robinson texted his partner after the shooting, and there's a lot of incriminating text messages there. A lot of text messages on Discord that are very incriminating. And the prosecutor just laid those all out yesterday, which I think will make it very difficult for the defense it may make it easy for the defense to say, Your Honor, I don't think we can get a fair trial in Utah County. We have to go somewhere else. We have to see if we can go somewhere else. We'll see how that all plays out. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton, a key Trump ally now running for U.S. Senate, is accused of having an affair with a Christian influencer he met last year, according to a report from a UK. Why are they making a big deal of this? This is a Christian influencer.
It should be fine.
The Daily Mail reported Friday that Paxton had been caught in a shocking sex scandal involving one Tracy Duhan.
Who's shocked? I'm not shocked.
A 57-year-old author and mother of 7. She's the former wife of a Louisiana-based businessman who owns the Premier Automotive Dealership Group. Ken Paxton met Duhan at the Kentucky Derby in 2024 when she was still married, and the pair stayed at the home of a mutual friend during the visit, according to the Daily Mail, which cited multiple unnamed sources familiar with the incident. Citing those same sources, the Daily Mail reported that Paxton and Duhan often took trips together without their spouse's knowledge, including jaunts overseas. 2 months after the Kentucky Derby, Duhan filed for divorce from her husband. Paxton's wife, Angela, a Republican state senator, had filed for a divorce of her own in early July, stating in a tweet that she sought the breakup of their marriage on biblical grounds. I believe marriage is a sacred covenant. Paxton.
Yeah, he's
the guy who's he's going to try to be your next governor.
Yeah,
he is
the governor.
No, Paxton is the attorney general.
Oh, he's attorney general.
Greg
he wants to be the next. That's it.
Greg Abbott is the governor.
Yeah,
and he's let's see, is he running for Senate? He's running for Senate.
Senate,
not for governor.
Paxton is a serial philanderer.
So there you go. And he's also although he was the Texas House voted to impeach Paxton over allegations of bribery and abuse of office, but the state Senate ultimately decided not to convict him.
Yeah.
So it's not that he didn't accept bribes.
No.
It's that we're not going to convict him of it.
Yeah.
And he also had an extramarital affair with a woman he later recommended for a job with a key political donor.
Yep.
Donald Trump has TikTok. I'm going to put a deadline on that. TikTok, and now he's extended the deadline again.
Of course.
TikTok will remain usable in the United States through at least December now. The order delays the enforcement of a rule that would require ByteDance, TikTok's Chinese parent company, to divest from the popular video sharing app. Lawmakers passed the bipartisan measure, citing concerns that Chinese government could compel the company to hand over U.S. user data or manipulate TikTok's algorithm to influence public opinion. Trump has now delayed enforcement of that ban. That was passed by the United States Congress.
The Congress doesn't matter anymore.
Nope.
It really doesn't.
Nope.
They say things and do things, and he does whatever he wants.
Mm-hmm.
I think I think you should everybody in Congress, the Senate, and the House of Representatives, everybody just take it easy. Just loosen your ties, sit
Go
back,
home.
Start drinking in the office.
Yeah.
You have neutered yourself.
Yeah, just go home.
Let's see. According to district officials, an unnamed student brought a gun to Bonneville Elementary School in the Alpine School District. Now another student who saw it immediately reported it to a staff member. No ammunition was found with the gun, which is now in the custody of the Orem Police Department. Please remember that bringing a firearm, real or facsimile, to school violates both district policy and state law, Alpine School District officials said. We're grateful to the student who spoke up and reported their concern so quickly. There's no other information about that, why he brought it, and probably just to be a show-off, and where it came from, probably from his parents' house, his guns. 89 people from 36 different countries became new American citizens in Utah yesterday. The naturalization ceremony was hosted by Salt Lake County and the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Service. The newcomers were encouraged by many of the ceremony speakers to bring their traditions and celebrate their uniqueness as they embark on their journey as Americans. One man remarked from the podium, "This is our country's motto, e pluribus unum, out of many, one. This is the most important day of my life," one of the immigrants said. This is Sierra Almanza. She said she was elated at becoming a U.S. citizen. She said the process was long but worth it. She was joined by 2 of her 3 children at the event. The oldest child is currently serving in the Air Force. "It's fantastic. We are so happy for her," he said of his mother. So there you. People still want to come here. America has how many people in it?
A lot.
About 340 million.
Mm-hmm.
Donald Trump sparked some widespread confusion and fact-checking after claiming that 300 million people died from drug overdoses in the United States last year.
Every single one.
Oh, I'm dead right now.
So leaving only 40 million people.
Yeah, only 40 million people on the planet.
It's kind of lonely here, isn't it?
I'm dead right now.
Trump made the comment while responding to criticism from Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, who called the U.S. military action illegal.
They sunk another boat.
They sunk another boat. What's illegal are the drugs that were on that boat and the drugs that are being sent into our country. And the fact is that 300 million people died last year from drugs. That's what's illegal.
Oh, yeah, I'm dead right now.
Only 40 million.
Or it's
no,
inside?
you know the drug that I overdosed on?
What?
Woke.
That's a deadly one.
Finally, this. Circumcision rates have declined in the country. Circumcision among newborn boys. I see you're stunned into silence. Circumcision.
I'm not. I believe this.
Among newborn boys in the United States has steadily declined over the past decade, even as leading health organizations have voiced support for circumcision. A new analysis from the researchers at Johns Hopkins University of more than 1.5 million annual hospital record shows the share of newborn boys circumcised during their first month of life fell from 54.1%, so little more than half, in 2012 to less than half in 2022. This decline came after the World Health Organization, the American Academy of Pediatrics, and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention each issued recommendations supporting circumcision. These groups highlighted research linking the procedure with lower risks of urinary tract infections, lower risk of penile inflammation, and lower risk of transmission of sexually transmitted infections, including HIV. So there are good reasons for circumcision, and that's according to science, experts, and that's why people have ignored it.
Exactly.
Well, I'm not getting my kids circumcised then.
Yeah, scientists want me to do that.
All right, that's it.
Sports, weather, traffic.
Well, is nothing sacred anymore?
Apparently.
Organizers of the World Stone Skimming Championships in Scotland said a cheating scandal
I'm really good at that.
Has led to the disqualification of several competitors. The World Stone Skimming Championships, an annual celebration of the sport, held every September in Western Scotland. The rules of competitive stone skipping require the stones thrown by competitors to skim across the surface of the water to be naturally occurring slate from the island. But several competitors in this year's event were found to be wielding rocks that appeared to have been shaped and smoothed by a machine. Artificial notches to create an aid in throwing.
Yeah.
The organizers are considering new rules for future competitions requiring participants to choose from pre-selected stones. So if you have a favorite stone, you can't use it. You have to now.
If you want to be in this competition, we're going to have to look at your stones.
Yep. You can't have nice things.
All right.
Real Salt Lake tonight playing LAFC at 7:30. That's your sports. Weather. Very nice. 57 right now, 77 and sunny today. Just a beautiful fall day. Overnight low 54. We warm up a little bit as we head in toward the weekend. We'll be back up in the 80s, it looks like. Next chance of storms, only 20%, though. That would be Saturday night into Sunday. traffic, but we've kind of had a nasty morning, it seems. Lots of stuff going on. We've got a crash, I-215 northbound at the top of the on-ramp from 39th South and Mill Creek on the right shoulder. Crash eastbound 41st South, 34th West, and West Valley is closed. All eastbound lanes. Traffic's being diverted using alternate route from Bangor Highway. Crash I-15 southbound at Beck Street in North Salt Lake, blocking the left lane and shoulder. Crash southbound US 89 at the I-84 junction in South Weber, blocking the right lane and shoulder. Traffic backing toward Harrison Boulevard. Why spend stupid ticket prices for concerts when you can experience great live music for less at Salt Lake's coolest, most intimate venues? Don't miss Pink Talking Fish, a fusion of Pink Floyd, Talking Heads, and Fish, Friday, September 19th at the Stateroom. Get tickets at thestateroompresents.com.
All right, so we will take a break. We'll be back after these with your list of things that must go. Stand by for that. BigOTires.com.
Oh, man. Are you going hunting this fall?
Going hunting?
If you're going out for the hunt, did you get your deer?
Well, not yet. You got to get your truck and your trailer checked before you go.
Go to Big O Tires. They have everything you need for off-road stuff. Get your side-by-side all fixed up. Off-road accessories like shocks, struts, lift and level kits, truck tires, trailer tires, all of that kind of thing. You'll be ready to get your deer. And right now, to September 28th, you can save up to $120 at Big O on select sets of Michelin tires. And,
They also have financing options to keep your vehicle tip-top shape. They have no credit-needed financing options to fit any budget, any situation.
Now, walk-ins are welcome at Big O Tires. You don't have to make an appointment. But if you would like to make an appointment for your convenience and really for their convenience as well, you go to their website and make an appointment online. It's bigotires.com. That's bigotires.com. They are the team you trust. subject line, and then I'll send it to those radio people at Radio from Hell. And so do that. Put Musco on the subject line. Put your gripe in the body of the email and send it to us. And if we read yours on the air, maybe it'll make you feel better, and maybe these things will disappear from your life. Let's see. I'll go first. I've got a couple of my own. First of all, we have a coffee machine here at work, which makes 1 cup of coffee freshly at a time.
Okay.
So we don't have like a pot,
Yeah.
where people walk up and pour themselves a cup of coffee. You have to put a cup under a spout, press a button, and it takes maybe 90 seconds to make you a cup of coffee. And you take your cup and you go away. Except some people, because they're so busy that they want, I'm going to use that 90 seconds to go do other things, and then they just leave their cup there, and then you go there and there's a cup of coffee sitting there. What? So I want to get a cup of coffee. What am I supposed to do with this? And you look around. Anybody? Just wait the 90 seconds. Do not leave your coffee unattended on the machine. And then the next thing that must go is the in memoriam segments of award shows.
They
never get it right.
Yeah.
They can never get it right. They always leave things out. They leave people out. In the Emmy ones, they left Tony Todd out, who died this year. Holly Holiday, who just died a week ago. Graham Greene. They left so many. So just stop doing the in memoriam. Just don't do it anymore. Let's see. This one is, thank you for helping me remove this burdensome burden from my life. I have had diabetes for many years now. My insurance wants prior authorization for a medicine that I've been using for 3 years, and it's working for me. So well that my sugars are very much in control, which puts me at risk of not getting coverage for the medication. On top of that, my doctor's office is not being very helpful in fighting for me to get the medication authorized. It is so expensive, and I'm so tired of the back and forth between the insurance and the doctor's office. Please make this nightmare go away. Oh, God, I wish I could. Thank you for your time and support from a frustrated diabetic. This one says, I've been meaning to send this since July, but I've just gotten around to it. This is D, a.k.a. Derby D. This summer, I wrote about my daughter losing my keys in Lake Tahoe. Contrary now, my daughter must not go, no, but FedEx, or at least the advertisement of if you absolutely have to have it there overnight, that must go. They should say, if you absolutely have to have it there overnight, but only if you send it on Saturday before 1 p.m., or if you do it Monday through Friday. I need my keys sent to me overnight. This did not happen. It actually happened through the good old U.S. Postal Service. So my thing that must go is FedEx and their faulty advertising. And also the fact that we're going to charge over $100 for that. Well, the U.S. Postal Service only charged me $30. Also, getting old and having a compression fracture in my back must go. So I can't play derby for a while must go. And finally, this one, what must go is local businesses closing before they even have a chance. The past few post-COVID years have been especially brutal for local businesses. It seems like anytime I find a cool new spot, it ends up closing within a matter of months. The latest casualty is Policy Kings, Utah's only black-owned brewery.
Oh, already?
It barely opened up this spring, but already it's slated to close.
Wow.
Please make these early closures go. Feel free to use my name. It is Jen. Terry?
All right. A couple of things from the foot of Mount Doom. Your automated phone system is not effective, and it's driving me away. So I go to have this spot on my forehead looked at, skin doctor. And they're like, yeah, it's cancer. It's not the bad cancer. You're fine. We'll
burn it off.
Run some tests, and then we'll call you to find out when we can get you in to do the actual work. Because it's still there.
Yeah.
I don't hear from them. I call their automated phone system because they don't believe in paying a person to do this. And the phone gives me many options, and they've changed, by the way.
Of course, they always have changed.
One of the options is, if this is about a follow-up to an appointment that you had and a procedure that you need, press this number. And I press the number, and it says, leave your name and phone number, and we'll call you back.
You've already been waiting for...
I've been waiting. And when they do call me back, it's usually because I'm standing in front of an open microphone in the morning. Because that's when they do it.
Right.
Be damned my schedule, you know. This is when we do it. This is when we call to make appointments.
Yeah.
So if you don't... So I'm going in there today.
In person.
To tell them I need to make an appointment.
I'm sorry.
So there. Also, giving me less than 24 hours notice to have a procedure done in my yard.
Has your yard got cancer?
Well, tree cancer.
Oh.
This guy, he did a great job initially about getting rid of my bark beetles, but whenever he wants to do a follow-up appointment, he emails me at 5 p.m. the night before and says, "Can I come tomorrow?" No, I need more notice.
Yeah.
Also, my wife's joggers have a drawstring. The drawstring is too thin and slick, so it keeps getting, every time you wash it, it gets
goes
stuck
inside.
inside. And even if you tie a knot on the ends, it doesn't matter. This one from Cindy, leaving your phone on top of your car and driving off.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's not good.
And the ensuing drama that follows. Kelly of Eagle Mountain, filing nails at a movie theater must go. My son and I were at a movie. The person filing did quiet down, but didn't stop filing when I pointed out how loud they were. This was a 2 time.
Well, it was hard for me to see. It's dark in there.
And this one, Timbo, I so agree with you. I know it's very minor and nitpicky, but have you ever noticed that when actors are drinking coffee in a movie or TV show, the cups are obviously empty?
Yeah.
I guess if they had coffee in them, they'd probably have to go pee after doing multiple takes, but I'm sorry. No, you're an actor. You need to convey weight. It's easy. Go ahead.
Hello, Lords. Feel free to use my name. This is Housekeeper Mariah. My things that must go this week are simple and related to my job. People who bag their trash and then instead of taking it with them to the dumpster when they leave it in piles on the floor of their room. Also not having enough time in the workday to greet and pet every adorable ball of fur I see walking through the lobby. Thanks for working your magic and brightening my day, Housekeeper Mariah. Hi, Lords. Feel free to use my name. It's Sherry. My thing that must go when you make an appointment for 11 a.m. and then you receive a text or an email that says, arrive 15 minutes early to complete paperwork. Shouldn't they make the appointment for 10:45 a.m.?
Yep.
Also, when you're on a plane and the person seated next to you takes their shoe off, it's a 45-minute flight from Salt Lake to St. George. Keep your damn shoes on. And finally, this from Jeremy, things that must go. My thing that must go is when my wife of 17 wonderful happy years of marriage has a bad dream about me cheating on her, which would never absolutely happen, and spends the next few hours of the day angry with me because of what dream husband did to my wife. I love and appreciate you. You're my lobster. I love you with all my heart. You have absolutely nothing to worry about. Thank you for letting me listen. I don't know what I'd do without Radio from Hell. Love you all. Jeremy.
You're my lobster?
It means you're together forever. It's a thing.
Yeah, look it up.
Things that must go on the radio from Hell Show.
Traffic.
Crash northbound I-215 east 35th south. Crash northbound I-15 27 south, milepost 304. Crash southbound I-15 at the I-15-215 junction in Davis County. Stalled vehicle eastbound Bangor Highway northbound I-15. And a crash northbound I-15 milepost 285 in Lehigh. Haster Games for board games, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, miniatures, dice paints, and more. Haster Games, 6831 South State or hastergames.com.
All right. Thank you very much. We will take a break. We will be back after these messages and a song. And we'll be back with the Boner Recap game. Easy to play, easy to win. All you have to do is tell us who won the Boner this morning. Yeah.
That's easy.
Enough. If you were listening, you know. If you weren't listening,
it's kind of hard today.
Yeah, don't guess today. Cheat. Go to x96.com. Look for the box that says Boner, September 17, 2025. Click on there. It'll give you the answer. What is our prize today?
Everybody wants a Radio from Hell chicken bucket.
Do they?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Everybody wants one because, well, they don't have chicken in them, but they do have a Radio from Hell diner-style mug. T-shirt, tote bag, and we usually find something else to throw in.
And they make a hell of a hat.
Yes.
You dump all the prizes out and you use it as a hat.
So 877-602-9696. Get your Radio from Hell chicken bucket full of prizes after these just by playing the Boner Recap game. Okay? Okay. 877-602-9696.
Okay.
BigOTires.com.
Big O Tires, the team. We already did that.
I think,
we did?
I think I'm
Yeah, we
supposed
did
to
that.
tell you
Larson.
about. Yeah,
Larson. That's right. That's right.
And not just me tell you about. We all could tell you about Larson
Sure,
HVAC and plumbing. We've all had them at the house for plumbing and HVAC stuff, and we all had new air conditioning put in our homes this year. And we should have probably waited till now because this deal that they're giving now is better than the deal we got earlier this year. Right now, Larson has 10 extra air conditioners that must go. So until they're gone, X96 listeners can get a new high-efficiency system for $1,000 off. Plus, get 1 year of their VIP protection plan absolutely free. It's a $300 value all in and of itself. They're fast, convenient, affordable. They want to take care of what you actually need, not sell you things you don't. Plus, they're Ream Pro certified partners, and they're our friends. Visit LarsonHVAC.com/X96 or call 801-930-5450. It's Larson HVAC and Plumbing. Needs. Phil says that song always reminds him of watching Pretty in Pink in Magna. He always watches that in Magna.
Pretty in Pink and Magna.
Yeah.
So it was Phil.
Phil, yeah.
Phil's getting around today, isn't he?
There are more than one Phil, Bill.
Apparently.
All right. Time for the boner recap.
All right. Do we have somebody who would like to attempt this?
Kevin.
Kevin, are you there?
Yeah.
Hi, Kevin. How are you today?
I'm fantastic.
That's good. Kevin, you could win...
a fabulous Radio from Hell chicken bucket.
Everybody wants them. You want one, don't you, Kevin?
Absolutely, I do.
That's
All
why
right.
you called.
So all you
That's
have
why
to...
I called.
Why'd you call? I'm unclear now. Why did you call us? I don't...
What are we even doing?
What is
Going
this?
out for a chicken bucket.
Oh,
okay.
Okay. All right, Kevin. So if you... I read you these three boner candidates. You tell me which one was the winner. You will get the Radio from Hell chicken bucket, which does not contain actual chicken, but does contain prizes that we have scrounged up for you. And Kevin, these chicken buckets make wonderful hats. So dump the prizes out. Don't you just give the prizes to somebody else because the bucket is really the prize. Did you hear the boner candidates earlier, Kevin?
I did.
Okay, now you tell me which one of these three was the winner, and you'll get the Radio from Hell chicken bucket. Number one is, well, no, I got to sell my jet ski. And the trailer, too. These are people who were left high and dry, and it really is, I mean, I don't know what else they can do about it, but these are people who won what they thought was a life of income.
Well, they were told
from
that.
From the publishers, and that's why they thought that, because they were told that. That this would be, like this one guy who's selling his jet ski now, he got a check every year for $260,000. He said, I didn't think I'd ever have to work again. In my home, now I'm going to lose my house.
Yeah.
All of that money dried up when the Publishers Clearinghouse people declared bankruptcy and were bought by another company. They were purchased, but not by another company, but their debts were not purchased. The debts that they owed to these people. So that was boner candidate number one. Boner candidate number two, in memoriam for some, but not for others. These in memoriam segments they do on award shows. Academy Awards does it, Emmys does it, Grammys do it. And they inevitably leave people out. So I think they should just not do them. The Emmys were really terrible this year, leaving out Hulk Hogan, Graham Greene, Lynn Marie Stewart from Pee-wee's Playhouse, Tony Todd, Polly Holiday. They just overlooked them somehow. I don't see how that's possible. I don't know how that's possible, but apparently they can't do it right, so they shouldn't do it at all. And boner candidate number three, your soup is causing me strong discomfort. This is the story out of China. Some drunk kids went to a hot pot restaurant and peed in the soup. Contaminated the soup at the hot pot restaurant. And, they were fined and all that. So which one of those three candidates was the winner?
It was the gross one, number three.
You're right, Kevin. You, Kevin, have won a Radio from Hell chicken bucket full of Radio from Hell prizes. Kevin, now the only thing left for you to do is to say thank you and hang on the line.
Thank you.
All right, there you go. Easy enough. All right, we will take a quick break here. We'll have leftover big boy news and a Pinuendo for you. Coming up after these messages, stand by. Missed a morsel of murder from your crime desk expert, Gina Barberi? Find it on the Radio from Hell podcast.
E6.
All right, it's 9:18, and it is time for Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by
Master winemakers and experienced wine enthusiasts from around the world gather in the mountains for the annual prestigious Park City Wine Festival, October 2nd through the 4th. Experience the beauty of Park City while sipping the most incredible showcase of wines from around the world. Plan your visit at parkcitywinefest.com. Must be 21 to enter.
Well, I don't think I can hold on to this news any longer.
What's that?
I've been sort of saving it to cheer Carrie up in particular.
Yes.
M&M's have announced. Well, so what do you prefer? Peanut M&M's or plain M&M's?
I prefer peanut.
Peanut M&M's. Okay. So M&M's. That's all we've had for all these years. Peanut M&M's and plain M&M's.
No, there's all kinds.
We've
There's
had peanut
pretzel.
butter, pretzel.
Yeah,
we've
there's
had caramel,
there's cookie dough.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, there's all kinds of flavors. Yeah.
Well, there's a new one. Honey roasted peanut M&M's. Honey roasted
Carrie's
peanut
shaking his head. He's in
a
agreement.
honey roasted peanut at the center for a satisfying crunch and some extra honey sweetness.
I will try it.
Uh-oh, you sound a little skeptical.
I predict that I probably would go back to regular because you like the salty and the sweet. If it's covered in the sweet, then it makes it maybe too sweet.
Well,
I'll try it.
It says here it's a candy win. You get the roasty, toasty peanut goodness with a sweet honey crunch, too. It's exactly what's been missing from M&M's Peanuts this whole time. An added oomph that creates a more complex flavor profile.
I mean, like I said, I'll give it a try.
I think they're.
I'll even bring some in, and we can all try them.
I think you're going to like them. I did. So I don't pay that much attention to candy. Sometimes some people put it in front of me and I eat it. But so I had no idea there were all those other flavors.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, bunches.
I love the pretzel ones. Those are.
And these are
really good.
limited time.
No, they're
deals,
out.
huh?
They're out there.
Okay.
There was a dark chocolate. There was, there's all kinds of flavors.
Geez,
Bill,
I've been
don't
missing
you ever
out.
go to CVS?
Mint?
Walgreens? They're
Yeah, I go there to get cold medicine, Gina.
on your way. The medicine's always in the back. You got to walk through the candy aisle to get to
Here's
the
one
back.
I didn't know, but I want to try cold brew M&M's.
Well, I haven't seen that one.
How about cold medicine M&Ms? That would be that you could combine the best. I could go to the CVS and get my cold medicine M&Ms.
According to the guy in the chat room, the number of M&M varieties depend on your location and whether you count limited edition or seasonal flavors. But there are generally 10 to 15 core flavors available at any given time. Plain peanut, peanut butter, almond, caramel, M&M minis.
Damn.
There's peanut butter and
I knew-
jelly.
I
There's
knew there were
cookies
min-
and cream.
Peanut butter and jelly? Come on.
Mm-hmm.
What am I missing out?
I had those. They were a little too much.
I've got to try. I'm gonna go to CVS today or tomorrow and look.
I think the pretzel
Or
ones are my
Walgreens.
favorite.
So I speaking of seasonal goodies, I wonder who is going to be the victim. So you shouldn't have pumpkin pie this time of the year anyway.
Yeah.
But there's a piece of unrefrigerated pumpkin pie out there.
Is it still
that's
there?
been sitting on the and somebody thought, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll cover it up.
Just sitting on the.
Yeah, but it's still just sitting on the counter. It's been unrefrigerated for 2 days. I'm just hoping. I'm hoping somebody goes for it, and then we have to.
Do you have a list of people you hope?
Yeah, I was going to mention some names, but I think I better not.
Put it on their desk,
and maybe we'll have to get their stomach pumped. No. You see, Carrie, that could be construed as murder.
Oh,
I don't want to do that. Scientists are one step closer to resurrecting the dodo after creating gene-edited chickens that could lay eggs that carry the extinct dodo bird. A team at Colossal Biosciences. If you want to see what a dodo is, go to x96.com/live. There's a picture there. The one on the left is the dodo. A team at Colossal Biosciences in Texas has successfully created chickens without their own primordial germ cells, ready for the insertion of reconstructed dodo DNA. Primordial germ cells become sperm or eggs, so once dodo DNA has replaced the chicken cells and been fertilized, the chickens will lay, presumably, dodo eggs.
So it's like the dire wolf before, but then the company had to finally admit it's actually just a big dog.
Yeah, well, we'll see
So
what
this would
happens
be like
here.
a big chicken?
The dodo was a flightless bird, and it was hunted to extinction because it was just a big, dumb, huh? What are you doing over there kind of bird.
Yeah.
And apparently pretty good eating. And they decimated them, hunted them to extinction. Ryan Reynolds, co-owner of Wrexham AFC, has donated over $13,638 to help 13-year-old Lexi Collins from Deeside, North Wales, visit New York City this Christmas. Collins was diagnosed with aggressive heart cancer in June of 2025 and has undergone 2 operations, open heart surgeries, but received a pacemaker, now faces intensive chemotherapy. The GoFundMe campaign organized by Wrexham Police FC has raised about $18,682. Ryan Reynolds is kicking in a bunch of his own money. I'm absolutely blown away with the kindness and generosity of you all. Because of you all, my beautiful girl will get to see New York, said
that's nice.
her mother, Rebecca Collins. Charlie Sheen, opening up about the time he crossed paths with Bill Clinton.
Yep.
He recently chronicled his life and career in his memoir, The Book of Sheen, which debuted on September 9th. Among the many star-studded anecdotes, Sheen alleged that his girlfriend, Sheen alleged that Clinton once tried to make the move on his then-girlfriend, Dolly Fox. While Sheen was staying in Arkansas to film the 1987 movie Three for the Road, Clinton invited the actor and his co-stars, Alan Ruck and Kerry Green, to a photo op at his home. At the time, Clinton was the governor of Arkansas. Receiving the invite was pretty surreal, Sheen said, and he decided to bring his girlfriend along. He says, I was answering a reporter's question when Alan Ruck overheard Clinton whisper to one of his aides, find out what you can about that brunette. That brunette was Dolly, and to this day, Alan swears it was an exact quote. I felt bad for Dolly to be objectified and skeeved out like that, but still had to take some pride in Bubba fancying my gal, Sheen said. Alan gave Dolly the rundown in the bar later on that same night. To her credit, she laughed and was actually flattered, but didn't take him up on it. Fish has announced...
winning.
Fish has announced the 2025 New Year's Eve show at Madison Square Garden. The New Year's Eve show at 2025 Fish, Madison Square Garden, will continue until the next New Year's Eve. I understand.
Entire year?
Yeah, it'll be an entire... They just have the reputation for doing very long shows.
They're jams, Bill.
Yeah.
What do you have against jams?
Put your finger down and quit shaking it at me. If you're bummed out that you've been singing the wrong lyrics to REM's It's the End of the World as We Know It for 38 years, here's some news that might cheer you up. I'm not bummed out about that.
Yeah.
Superfans Michael Shannon, actor, and Jason Narducci. I know the name, but I'm not really familiar.
Jason Narducci?
Yeah, I think it is Narducci. Jason Narducci. And friends. So it's Shannon Narducci and friends.
No, Jason Narducci is a musician.
It is Narducci. Okay, he's announced and their friends have announced a U.S. tour 2026 to commemorate the 40th anniversary of REM's most robust album, Life's Rich Pageant. They're going to perform the whole album while on tour at each show. They're coming to Denver and Seattle, but not Salt Lake. I don't know. I guess Michael Shannon is. He's been in bands before, I guess. So
he does mostly REM covers though.
Huh. Well, he's going to do a whole lot of them here. Heart has announced a winter tour. They're going out with Lucinda Williams. Everybody's on tour.
Well, you have to.
How you make money?
Heart, the closest they'll be to here. They were here though recently, weren't they?
I feel like
they were
this summer. Yeah,
they're going to be in Las Vegas at the Fontainebleau. Superman, James Gunn's Superman, making its streaming debut
this weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
The 19th, is that this weekend?
On HBO.
That's amazing.
It's been available to rent for a bit.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Is it so? Have you seen it?
Mm-hmm.
And
it was good.
Oh,
it was really good.
Huh. How about that?
It made me. I've never related to Superman, ever.
Oh, so what I'm thinking about is that he's got one. He's got another. It's not the new one. This is the sequel. Or he's got a sequel coming out.
Yeah.
Titled Man of Tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
That hits theaters in July.
Yeah.
This one is.
Yeah.
This is the one that just came out 6 weeks ago, something like that.
Really that short a time ago?
It was July.
Yeah, it says, anyway, it's going to be ready to stream. The film's sequel, officially titled Man of Tomorrow, will hit theaters in July 2027.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there we go.
That's 2 years.
Yeah.
We'll get Supergirl before that.
I think you've actually talked about that, and
I have.
It sort of passed over me.
Yeah.
Now that
Geek News, Bill. Check it out.
Now that I've said it, I'm thinking, oh, wait a minute. I think Carrie said this just probably this week.
Winning. Wow, winning. Duh.
This is Shatner saying happy birthday.
Apparently, Justin Bieber is baffled over his own beard.
Huh?
He's never had one before?
It's on my face.
Did he go to sleep for 3 months?
Oh, it doesn't look. That's not a good beard. X96.com/live.
He is baffled about it. He said, "I still can't believe my beard is this long. I prayed for this beard.
I prayed for this beard?
Well, you should have prayed for a better color.
In the shot, his beard is on full display, mustache and all, and a tiny studded nose ring. He can't get over himself. He keeps playing with his beard on this Instagram."
To your point, Carrie, I think only people with certain hair colors should have beards. Because there is some beard hair.
You've got a damn rule for everything, don't you? You have a rule for everything.
There is some beard hair that even if it's a full beard, it looks weird.
Like what?
The blonde beard on occasion.
It looks.
Sometimes it just doesn't
now,
work.
There's a workman here with a blonde beard.
Yeah.
It looks great.
And like a Chris Hemsworth, when he has a beard,
Uh-huh.
it comes
It
in
works.
darker and it works.
Yeah.
But if you have the light
Super
beard,
blonde
is not,
beard, yeah.
no.
What if you have a gray beard?
It's
Gina?
different.
Oh,
it's different. Gray beards.
I think you should be required to grow a beard if you have gray hair.
That's the only reason I've let mine grow, because it's gray.
But the blonde beard is a weird.
Yeah, I am on a drug. It's called Charlie Sheen.
All right. A weird beard.
Weather?
Oh, just gorgeous. Go outside. No, don't come in here. I don't want you to come in here until the street lights come on. You stay outside all day.
I'm going.
It's beautiful weather. You need the vitamin D. 77 for a high today. Overnight low 54. Back up into the 80s for the weekend. It looks like our next chance for a storm, and it's just a small one, about a 20% chance overnight Saturday night into Sunday. Cascade Collision Repair, Utah's leader for certified repairs. Get a free estimate online at cascadecollision.com or in person, including their newest location in West Valley City.
All right, so we'll take a break. We'll be back after these with concert and community calendar. Stand by. RenaissanceRanch.com.
If you are having a struggle with drugs or alcohol, you know how hard it can be, or you're watching a family member struggle with this, and it's heartbreaking, and you just don't know what to do. Well, there is help out there with Renaissance Ranch. The hardest part will be to allow yourself or to convince your family member that you need to reach out for help. The family-owned Renaissance Ranch Addiction Treatment Center combines evidence-based clinical research with a judgment-free, faith-based healing approach. They've been offering residential and outpatient services, and they've been staffed by recovering addicts for years that have the great empathy because they understand the addiction cycles. Help for male patients is out there with Renaissance Ranch. So schedule a free consultation and read some compelling success stories. I think you'll find them very interesting at RenaissanceRanch.com. They do accept most private insurance and Medicaid.
All right, let's see. I believe
King like that, don't.
Oh no, wrong one. Wrong one. Sorry, Trent.
There you go.
There it is. Trent Falcone is here. Good morning, Trent.
Good morning to you, good sir. How are you?
Fine. What's happening with? You know, you can get caramel M&Ms. Did you know that?
I think I did know that, actually.
Trent knows all kinds of stuff. Don't try to stump him.
Pretzel M&Ms. Did you ever heard of
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
really?
they're quite delicious.
No.
Yes.
Peanut, dark chocolate. I had no idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got to start living, Bill.
No kidding. Peanut butter M&Ms. I need to get out of the house. Jeez.
You could get out of the house and go to one of the many Live Nation shows they have coming up.
That's true. What's going on with Live Nation?
I'm going to tell you what.
Yeah?
I'm going to tell you what, Bill. You know who loves a good peanut butter M&M?
Who's that?
Ice Cube. That's who.
Oh, really?
Tonight.
Uh-huh.
Yes. The Maverick Center, Ice Cube, 4 decades of Attitude Tour. This is the only one you really have to care about this week. Just Ice Cube. That's all I got to say.
All right.
Tonight.
So the peanut butter M&Ms, are they in his rider? Is that what it is?
No, you know what? You, me, we're going to bring Cube some peanut butter M&Ms.
All
I'll
right.
meet you there. You
Okay.
ready?
Yeah, I'll see you there. Maverick Center. All right.
I'll pick you up at 3. All right, moving on.
Okay.
Saturday, September 20th, Thomas Rhett is at Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater, and Jesse Murph over at the Union. I believe that one is sold out, though. So if you have a ticket, good for you. Monday, September 22nd, the Dandy Warhols over at Metro Music Hall. And the same evening over at the Depot, you've got the Struts with Dirty Honey. Tuesday, September 23rd, over at the Union Event Center, it's Noah Cyrus. On sales Friday, 10 a.m. this week. You've got Ashnico, March 26th at the Union. Sabaton coming to the Union February 24th. Mariah the Scientist, March 19th at the Union. Somersault, February 18th at Soundwell. And Riley Green, is this the first? Yeah, this is the first show of 2026 out at Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater. That's going to be July 23rd. The giveaways this week, we're going to give you 2 tickets to see Dandy Warhols, and we're going to give you 2 tickets to see Thomas Rhett. This coming Saturday night, those tickets will be in will call. And incidentally, Dandy Warhol's 21-plus show.
Okay. Now, so if you want those tickets, you got to claim them now. Call 877-602-9696. First come, first serve. Tell who is it answering the phone there. Tell Dawson which ones you want, and it's first come, first serve. Is that the whole thing, Trent?
That's it for this week. More is a coming.
All right. Did you know that there is a pumpkin pie M&M?
Now that sounds like
I
the
did,
seasonal
Bill.
one.
Oh, man. All right.
Thanks, Trent.
Trent, thank you. See you later.
All right, we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Katie left us a list
Of things,
of things to do.
What sort of things?
Let's see. Friday the 19th, America at the Eccles Theater. Horse with no name. To horse with no name.
Huh?
Pink Talking Fish at the Stateroom. Daisy the Great at Soundwell. Battle at the Beehive Concert Series at the Beehive. Saturday, it's White Buffalo Night 2 at Commonwealth. David Archuleta at the Complex. Tom Petty Tribute Experience with Royal Bliss at Sandy Amphitheater. Mind's Eye and Hot Flash Heat Wave at Kilby Court. Mystery Skulls Ultra Rare Tour at Urban Lounge. Sunday, we've got Moon Hooch at the Stateroom. Kasky at Kilby Court. Conan at Urban Lounge. Tower of Terror film series starts this week. We've got it started last week. The second week of it, we've got Terror Vision and They Live. Snowbird's Oktoberfest is going on. Summer Bazaar at Mill Creek Common runs Sundays through the 28th. Big Cottonwood Canyon Flea Market at Brighton Resort. Not Oktoberfest at Brighton Resort. The Gem Fair at Mountain America Expo Center. This is all going on all weekend. And we've got haunted houses open. Castle of Chaos Haunted House, Fear Factory, Nightmare on 13th, and their day haunts, which are kind of fun to do. Hot Air Balloon Palooza in Murray on Friday the 19th. The Gem Fair at Mountain America Expo Center. Starry Nights at Taylorsville. Got a bar crawl at the Soundwell. This is on Saturday the 13th. Hogle Zoo. Hey, Carrie Jackson. Wait a minute. I have information about that.
What? You're going to be there.
Join Carrie Jackson broadcasting live at Hogle Zoo for the annual Shriners Children's Walk for Love, benefiting the children at Shriners Children's Hospital, Saturday, September 20th, starting at 8 a.m. Check in with Carrie and snag a pair of tickets to Lagoon.
That'll be 8 to 10 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
On Saturday morning.
You going to go see the monkeys?
If I can. Haven't seen them in a while.
I'm sure you can.
Yeah.
Sunday the 14th, stargazing party at Snowpine Lodge. And then farmers markets, you've got the Murray Farmers Market, Downtown Farmers Market, Sandy City, Sunnyvale Farms, South Jordan Farmers Market, and Wheeler Farm. Katie has put this whole list at x96.com if you would like it.
All right. There we go. Thank you very much. Okay. We will take a break. We will be back after these messages and a song to crawl towards the exits. Stand by. Did you know
first of all, this one came in a couple of days ago from Michael. We were talking about hummingbirds, and I still haven't seen any at my house.
Not yet either.
He says, we have seen a couple at our house in Holiday. They're migrating north, so they should reach you soon.
Ah, okay.
And that's from Mike Thomas. And then it's, what do these initials stand for? RAC. What would that stand for? Some sort of profession. What is that?
RAC.
RAC.
Really awful chess player.
Radiology, maybe? I don't know.
Rent a center.
I always just rent a center, probably. I always wait for Dr. Paul to post about hummingbirds.
Right, yeah.
It's Dr. Paul White. His house is
He had a nest like really close to his
his house
door.
it's like in his front porch.
Yeah.
It's a destination, so we always wait for that.
And then remember we had X-Poll, I think was last week, about unusual things you have in your house.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I got an email about that. This is from Mikey. He said, sorry I'm late. I was listening to the podcast, and I got called. But here's a picture of something I have odd in my house. If we go to x96.com/live.
Oh, my.
It's Colonel Sanders.
It's a statue of Colonel Sanders, and I think it looks like it's missing an arm. I think.
It is missing a hand,
or a hand, and it looks like it's got a cord attached to it. So I think it plugs in and moves.
It lights up. It talks.
I don't think it moves. I don't see any articulation joints.
Maybe not, but it does something. Because I think that's a cord running to it.
Why do you have this in your house?
He should have explained a little bit.
He didn't explain. He just said...
There's an empty beer can next to it.
Well, that explains a lot, doesn't it? But it looks to be life size. I mean...
Yeah.
It's not a miniature.
You can't just send us a picture like that without an explanation. Did you steal it? How do you come across such a thing?
Did you
find it at a yard sale?
He did not explain. He just sent it. Said, this is Mikey. Sorry I had to bail when I called. Oh, he'd called and didn't get a chance to.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I called for things in my house that nobody else has, and this is it. And I'm sure that's true.
I don't know what you do with that.
I can't. I can't figure either. Well, you worship. He probably worships it.
Maybe it is a shrine of
a
some
religion of some sort?
Perhaps he sacrifices things to it. Mainly his dignity, probably, but there it is anyway. So
Dominoes, tender and juicy.
I'll send to Mikey a reply and say we need the story. Or if you're listening, call us 877-602-9696.
Lickety fingers.
Yeah, I'll just say
one year for Christmas, Festus gave me a life-size Daryl Dixon stand-up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cardboard.
Cardboard.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which for several years would move around the house and hide in different places to scare you, in a closet or...
Did it work?
Yeah.
It scared you?
Yeah. When you open a door and because it's life size, it's see a man standing there. And we'd dress him up for Halloween. We'd put the Halloween decorations on him. We'd dress him up for Christmas. You'd put a Santa hat on him at Christmas time. But at some point, because he's cardboard, he deteriorated and we had to throw him away.
I had one that was Ed McMahon.
Didn't you have was it a Shatner?
I have a Shatner with my face on it.
That's right.
It's Shatner's body with my head on it.
Yeah.
But my Ed McMahon was great because he was positioned so that he was holding something, and I'd always put records in there. And then at Christmas time, I would wrap garland and lights around him, and he was the Christmas Ed.
Oh, it was the Publishers Clearinghouse, Ed McMahon.
I think so, yeah.
Well, what did he? Same thing? Did it just deteriorate over time?
After a while, after a couple of moves,
Yeah, I'm not allowed to have things like that.
You're not allowed.
No, I wouldn't be allowed.
Whimsy? There's no whimsy.
No. Fresh out of whimsy, baby. Fresh out of whimsy. So
we ain't got time for whimsy.
Thanks, Mikey. That was nice of you to send that. Shatner's in the news today.
Is he?
Yeah, let's see. William Shatner slammed Donald Trump earlier this week after Trump continued to entertain Canada becoming the 51st state.
Oh, yeah, because Shatner's Canadian.
Despite getting a hard no from Prime Minister Mark Carney. At a certain point, persistence becomes insulting, Shatner said. He has previously expressed his concerns about climate change and how that will fare under Trump. He tore apart the U.S. president for digging into his annexation threats in the Oval Office on Tuesday. Shatner told Jesse Waters, I guess he was there, that he's dealt a little bit in real estate before encouraging Carney to make a deal with Trump, a real estate. Make a counteroffer. Let's offer to the United States to be the 11th province. How about that? Canada, United States is going to be the 11th province of Canada. Think of the joy. It's the best thing, Shatner said.
Isn't he in his 90s?
He's close to it, anyway.
Oh, he is.
Is he 90?
He's 90-something.
He's still going around and doing stuff.
Oh, my God. Please don't tell me Shatner died.
No, he's fine. He's just fine.
This is Shatner saying happy birthday.
To Rosario Dawson. Andy Warhol.
Yeah, they've been around for a long time. I'd forgotten about them. They when did they start? They had some hits in the 80s or some songs in the 80s, I think. They're out of Portland. Yeah, early 90s is when they started in Portland. And there you go. Dandy Warhols.
Thanks for pulling that out at the last minute, Kerry Jackson.
You know.
You stay on top of it.
I shouldn't.
Well,
I've been told.
It's go then be on the bottom occasionally.
No,
it's okay. It's okay to be on the bottom
on the
occasionally.
Top of it.
I don't mind being on the bottom.
We didn't get any real suggestions for how we should do things differently today, Kerry, so I think we just keep going the way we've been doing.
Well, no, what we're doing is wrong. We keep getting told that what we're doing is wrong.
It's an affront to God and man, that's for sure.
You know?
So if that's what you mean by wrong...
Everything you do is wrong. Well, then what should we do? I don't know.
Just not what you're doing.
But not what you're doing.
Yeah.
If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right, though, so...
Could you give us a hint? I mean, you're a professional. No.
Whisper it in my ear. Come on.
I just know that what you're doing is wrong.
What's it rhyme with? First letter of the word.
Can you pantomime it? Act it out.
I'm not going to tell you guys how to do your show.
Well, come on, just pantomime it.
I'm not going to tell you guys. But everything you're doing is wrong.
Put it in a letter and send it to us. Something. You want to go to lunch?
Are we going to lunch?
I'm not.
Why? I've eaten so poorly this morning.
Congratulations.
Look what I had for breakfast.
What's that?
I had some dry roasted peanuts, which I thought was a healthy choice.
Sure.
I mean, if you're shopping at the snack bar,
Yeah.
but then I followed it up with the
That just negated everything.
bag
Yeah.
of Twizzlers. This is what I've eaten today.
I had a whole bag of Cajun-style snack mix.
See, that sounds fair. I don't know.
No, it's not.
No?
It's not. It's not good for you at all.
So I should probably do a healthy lunch.
You'd think it would be good because it's from the snack club.
So here's how I can have a healthy lunch. I will have skin-on French fries.
It's
a healthier
your healthy lunch
option. The skin is the healthiest part, and if
Who told you that?
Isn't it the healthiest?
I don't think so.
All right.
I'm just excited because I got an email from Sumo Citrus.
Oh, is it time for the
Sumo tangerines are back in the stores. Look for them. They're only $18 a piece this year.
They're what?
They're expensive.
Oh,
It was an exaggeration.
You said that so convincingly. I'm like, they're really.
That's an exaggeration.
All right.
Let's let's do the promo. Now, is there a way that you want this read?
What does this mean? I don't understand.
These are. Is it no? Just
I see. I get it. Okay. Yeah,
okay.
It's like a self-help thing.
Oh,
like
okay. Well, I was wondering if you wanted me to use a calming voice.
Yeah,
or...
I mean, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Secrets to live to 100.
Exercise. Try power walking around the halls of the Salt Palace during Fan X.
Good nutrition. Try copying what I have for dinner and following that with a slug of bourbon.
Laughter. Listen to Radio from Hell Thursday morning here on X96.
These are Gina Barberi's longevity tips.
My tips. Those are good tips.
Thanks for reminding me. I'm going to go to Ghostbusters 2 and get the drop of Janosch saying, "Everything you're doing is bad." I'll just throw that in every now and then. All right, I think we're fine. Fine job as always, Dawson. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I was?
French fries every day.
Every day.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Nick Davis is next.